Egg,
Yeah.
elemental, and something totally random.
Pirates. Oh,
Nope.
Blubber
We got Fight
Baron.
for Mother
Nothing.
Goose and Blubber Baron.
Hey, that's a KFT card.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
Let's do that. That's like by far the best card here.
yeah,
Yeah.
sure. I mean, none of them seem all that great, but
But hey, Tomb Worker is fine. By the way, guys, we are screen
and
sharing for the
interesting.
draft.
Cold Wrath is considered one of the synergy cards.
I mean, it's
Oh, they updated.
wow. Yeah, this didn't used to
This did
happen.
not happen before. I guess they
Yeah.
updated to KFT cards. Did they like
So,
finally like that like 5,000 point upvoted Reddit post finally finally got Blizzard to like
Finally
hit
got to them. Maybe. Who knows,
do they have
right?
an offering bonus now too?
Maybe.
I don't know.
We'll see, I
see,
guess.
but-
It's pretty noticeable because the offering bonus is plus 100%. You're literally getting double.
So, anyways, I think Cold Wrath is an obvious pick here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a synergy pick, but it's a spider tank at least.
No, it's just. I mean, I don't think we have too much to talk about. It's just really good.
Ooh. Three interesting picks. I think I'm leaning the Sunwalker. Just high value, but what do you think about the Crazed Alchemist because of the 2-drop Apocalypse?
Ooh, I would not think about the Crazed Alchemist, especially as
About
me.
Volcanic Potion too?
Volcanic Potion is kind of an insane
Yeah.
card if you're playing a little bit off the board.
Right.
That is true.
We have it rated on our tier list much higher than a Sunwalker.
I mean, I would take the volcanic potion here. Like, it does something that you really, really need more often. Like, the Sunwalker, it's a very good taunt, but, you know, you can still get other taunts, right?
True.
Or value minions. The volcanic potion, it just stops a lot of... it's a very good answer, and mages typically aren't on the board, or if they are on the board, they have like weird kind of stinky small stuff.
Yeah, plus like the Sunwalker like was insane back in like Classic, but especially in this last expansion, they released so many 5 attack things.
Yeah.
Most 5 drops
that
now are
is true.
5/5s. Like
That is true.
Sunwalker is over.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
good with Volcanic then.
Yeah.
I've been calling the death of Sunwalker for like I don't know 9 months now, but it's like so over now that it's like not even close. Oh, easy pick.
Yep, Charge Devilsaur,
Yep.
Yep.
or from playing Shadowverse, I like to call him King Rush.
Oh. Nice. David Attenborough, yeah, dude, get it, man. Also, I saw the message you sent me on Reddit. Thank you. I would definitely use that graphic. Thank you.
So I'm thinking the Ice Walker here because it's playable.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a good card. We rated it like average, above average.
Middly,
Yeah.
middling. Yep. If you ever want a score check, I can provide live score checks for you. That's whatever.
Ooh.
Ooh, Corpse Raiser seems pretty nice.
Yeah. Corpse Razor is good. I mean, the other cards are just
The other card's really bad.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aberrant Berserker or Infested Tauren? I'm leaning towards just the body of the Berserker. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I think it's fine.
Yep.
Yeah. I just don't have any strong opinions on it.
I have a strong opinion. Definitely Aberrant Berserker. You can even hero powered if you need to. Like so much the Aberrant Berserker.
Okay. Okay.
Do it.
Breath of Cindergoza?
Yeah, you have Cold Wraith as well.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's a good card.
And it's just
Like,
a good card,
You can
right?
actually
Yeah, I was,
control where it hits so often.
Yeah.
I was watching Ish play Mage earlier today, and he's
Mhm.
getting a lot of value with the Cold Wraith and various freezes like Cindergoza.
Yeah.
Cold Wraith
Wraith
is
an insane card.
really freaking
It's
good.
literally 2 points below Vicious Fledgling on our tier list.
Arcane is okay, I guess.
Yeah. It's just, man.
I mean, we
Yeah.
have like one sort of not really 2-drop.
Mm-hmm.
So Tainted Zealot is like kind of a 2-drop, even though it kind of sucks as a 2-drop.
I don't
I'd
know.
probably go Arcane.
Yeah, I would go Arcane.
Yeah, okay. I think we take the bird.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's take the bird. Ooh. Manic Soulcaster or Bright-Eyed Scout? Manic Soulcaster is just a solid 3. I guess we could get a Charged Devilsaur from Bright-Eyed Scout, but otherwise it's at least a deck thinner.
Man, this deck is shaping up not so great.
Yeah.
So obvious. It's Manic Soulcaster. Because Bright-Eyed Scout is going to draw cards. You don't know where you're going to get. Your deck is not leaning heavy. You actually have a decent number of small cards. You need a 3-drop anyway. This is a great 3-drop.
No, it is a great
even better when
3-drop.
You don't have a 2-drop.
The problem.
Have a 2-drop.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah,
the problem,
that's true, because you don't want to add another 2-drop to your deck after turn 2.
Yeah. So
Okay.
what I'm basically, what are you worried about, Yen? Say that first.
I'm just looking like if the rest of our draft is just kind of like, you know, this times 3. I'm like, we're not going far, right?
Oh, you're just saying the deck overall sucks. You're
Right.
not saying like there's actually an issue with
No.
what these cards are doing.
We've been drafting fine and everything. Okay. It's just we're a third of the way done and the draft looks kind of crappy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a lot of value here, but that's
No.
fine. We're only a third of the way done here.
Okay.
There's still plenty of time to get good cards.
All right, let's do it.
All
Next pick.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, like this, right? What a good card.
So good.
So, just doing a quick elemental check. We have one elemental. Is it still Tolvir here?
So here's the thing that if you've been just watching us and not really playing, we had certain ratings for elementals, and there's no offering bonus for elementals now. So even if there's no offering bonus for KFT, which it looks like there might be, we're actually getting a lot of KFT cards. They may have hotfixed it. But even if we don't, there's still no more elemental bonuses. So you have one elemental right now. You may be able to get 1 or 2 more. So for Tolvir, it's like very questionable whether you're going to get it to trigger. Now that being said, it's still 3/5, right? It's not like a horrible card, even if it never triggers.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to kind of weigh that, but I wouldn't think that you're going to trigger it too frequently. This is just how the KFT meta is.
Yeah.
Like overall, on average, we still rate Tolvir higher than Ghastly Conjurer.
Yeah.
But you have the correct number of elementals so far. It's not like you're behind.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really your call whether you want to go for that or if you want a Ghastly Conjurer. I think they're pretty even.
Yeah, right? I agree. This is a pick in which I have no strong feelings towards any. I think my gut tells me, I'm like, oh, you know, maybe this Tolvir because I like the attack more. But it could also just be me being more familiar with the Tolvir, right? You know, it's like...
It's also the case where, like...
Let's take a look at Ghastly Conjurer. Do we care about the mirror image? Because the body isn't that great. Is this a deck where we want to stall?
So, Vicious Fledgling, definitely a good thing for stalling, right?
Yes.
Ice Walker with it can get a lot of value.
Mm-hmm.
After that, there's no reason to stall. So, I think it's normal, right? Just in the same way that you have a normal number of elementals, you have a normal amount of targets you want to stall for. It's like, no, I don't think there's a way to game this. You think you just pick whichever one you want and then go in that direction.
A toss-up then?
Yeah, if you're Tolvir, you're going to have to lean a little bit into elementals drafting. If you play Ghastly Conjurer, you want to lean a bit more into like more control, like stall style. So I think Mage is generally stronger on the control and stall style than the elementals these days. So I would go with the Ghastly Conjurer, but I'm okay with the Tolvir. It's definitely better as just a 4 mana.
How about we just try the new card?
Yeah.
Sure.
That works too.
Cobalt Scalebane is not bad. We did go away from the elementals, so I'm not as high on the Frost Elemental.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
It's just a much better card, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh.
Oh,
Twilight
nice.
Flamecaller is pretty sweet.
Tweeflay.
What?
Oh my god. Alright, yeah. Take the Flame Caller.
How many spells do we have? Or
We
whatever, it's too
have.
late.
It-
We don't have enough spells.
No, I don't think you take that.
Well, I think we take the Frostbolt here.
Yes.
Yes.
I think you definitely do.
So
Uh,
because of the free synergies, Frostbolt is actually rated higher than a Fireball in our tier list right now.
I can see that. Okay, so let's just another quick elemental count. I still think it's just the one,
Yep, we leaned away from the elementals.
But
but we are
What do you
now.
mean, but?
what? Do you
Are
take
we
a
starting to
3-mana
get
3/3?
overfreed now? A little bit?
Yes. Such yes. Then a 7-mana 6/6. You only have two. Oh, sorry. You only have 3 drops. So this will make 4. You can get 5 and still get value out of it. So I think it's definitely a 3-drop. Would you take
Okay.
a Blaze Caller and like try to hit elementals? You only have 1 right
No,
now.
with just one, it's not going to trigger very often.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
afraid like you're just not big enough.
Well, yeah. You spend your other cards to get big.
Well, you might not have the option. Like this has some size and right, like yeah, you're not gonna have a lot of elementals, but you can draft a few, or like a couple, right? Like, and then you can try to trigger it.
You can't draft a couple. Is the point? You're gonna average like less
Yeah.
than 1.5 more elementals from here on out.
Well, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You like try to draft 2, right? And then
So
like I'm
Blaze
just afraid we're too small. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Too many 3-drops, like too small. And I don't. It's not like, with the exception of Vicious Fledgling, these 3-drops are like just meh.
What? They're 3/4s. They're like the best 3-drops.
Sure. I mean, like, I just don't understand how we win the game.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing.
Oh, you win the game with your other cards that you're gonna draft.
We did. Well, we already said that like a few
5 picks ago, yeah. Well, it's only a quarter of it has passed. Like if you're trying to learn something and a quarter of the time has passed and you don't know it, or you're like, oh, gotta give up, gotta change my whole plan.
Well, picking Blaze Caller isn't changing your whole plan here.
That's true.
that is an over exaggeration.
That is true.
To a very large degree.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to take the Blaze Caller for assume the battle cry will never trigger. You're just picking a 7-mana 6/6.
Right.
Really, once in a blue moon, like once every like 5 games, maybe 6 games.
I think Carnage. Well, I'll leave this up to you. I totally see merit in the War Leader. I don't know. Like at first glance, I think I would have picked the Blaze Caller. Now I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. Well, we can
have faith. You have faith.
We can definitely say it's not the Mountain Giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, easily.
But yeah, I think either one is okay in my opinion. Either one is okay. And Adulta likes the War Leader.
So I like it so much more than the Blaze Caller.
Okay.
If you guys have watched me play on Thursday and Friday, I've had some bad experiences with elementals in this freaking meta.
Well,
Like,
you were trying to play Elemental Warrior.
I wasn't trying to play. I was forced to play.
No. You were forced to draft, and you were trying to
okay.
play.
That's true.
Yeah.
I did not like retire after the draft.
No,
as
you
Cal
tried to
did.
play, and you were forced to draft. Yes. So yeah, dude. So at the end of the day, I think either one is fine with me. Initially, I was like, oh, I'll probably take the Blaze Caller. Now I'm like, okay, it's 50-50 for me, and Adulta is a decent amount for the War Leader.
All right, then I guess if it's 50-50 for you and
I'm in prevention downside mode. Merps is in try to go for upside mode.
Yeah, I think that's a good summary. Yeah, it's a good summary.
And I think right now we kind of need to prevent the downside. Honestly, that's a good enough argument for me. I'll take the War Leader.
Sure, it's fine.
Grim Necromancer is not bad. Do we take the? We don't take the Sniper just as a 2-mana card, do we?
No.
No, you would take it as like a utility card for later if you were going to take it.
But do you agree with Necromancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bigger card, and it's just kind of the best card here. Especially as Mage. Like Below Go Sniper can give a ping to, okay, all right, this is interesting.
So,
# win condition.
yeah, that is definitely a win condition. Or we could go with Murlocs. No. I would not take the second Murloc War Leader here for sure. It's between Pyroblast and Berkeley Bully, and I'm leaning towards the Pyroblast.
Yeah.
If you a win condition, I think
Look,
you go for
yeah,
it, and then
this-
you move this deck to be as fast as possible.
Yeah. This deck is so
Yep.
because up until this point, like I was saying, I don't know how it wins because it doesn't win, right? Like if you look at
But
this,
now we deal enough damage to face that we can surprise him with the Pyroblast.
I don't think it would be a
Yep.
surprise, but yes, you would
yeah.
Pyroblast them. Yes.
So now we need a lot of 2s. That's the problem.
Or a
All right,
Bone
we're
Mare.
obviously not taking the 2.
No.
You gotta take this. Is the value difference is so high here. It never matters, right?
No,
Like you always
no.
take Bone Mare.
Oh.
Hello there.
Oh.
Shit.
No.
How many Death Rattle minions do you have?
Let's take a look. No,
Does it not count?
It wouldn't count. It would give
No.
the minion death
Oh,
rattle.
okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
We don't have any.
Oh my god, do we really not have any? Hashtag synergy.
None whatsoever.
This is how synergy decks look. Okay, so we're definitely not taking the Tomb Lurker.
So do we take the Defiance Cleaner or do we go full ham for second Pyroblast?
Oh man. What do you think here? And
That's
I
a
asked
win condition.
and I asked this as part question as part like as a way to stall for a little bit of time.
Okay, so personally, I always go with downside prevention, and double Pyroblast has more downside than
yeah.
Yeah,
Defiance,
if we're stuck
so,
with 2 Pyroblasts in our hand, that's...
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards the Defiance Cleaner
And
myself.
more than that, a lot of time with Pyroblast, it's not even like you can use one and then you don't die and you use the other and he loses, right? Like
If you use one, you're doing nothing else that turn. They could like full smork you and
Mhm.
clear your, or do something
or
terrible.
they can heal back up because
That's
there's
true.
a lot of heals now.
Yeah.
So I would go Defias. You could go double Pyroblast and then go. Especially the problem with double Pyroblast is you mostly do it not because you want 2 Pyroblasts, but you want the consistency of Pyroblast, right?
Mhm.
Being able to get at least one. And we're like, honestly, we're 20 cards in and we have no 2 drops. This is not actually going to be a very fast deck. You're
Yeah.
going to have to like build up in the mid game, swing to face, get them down to like 8 or whatever, lose the board, and then Pyroblast.
Yep.
All right, so Defiance Cleaner.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's reasonable.
I'm honestly not sure here.
Well, talk it out. Like, what do each of these provide?
Most of the time, Streetwise Investigator is just a fine body on 5.
Sure.
Most of the time, it has some small upside. The Cabal Chemist, what can a potion do for us?
Board clears.
Board clears.
3 of the potions are board clears. 1 is a heal. Most of them are useless.
Yeah.
Does give us card advantage compared to the Streetwise Investigator. Can't be played on curve, unlike Streetwise Investigator. We only have 1 actual 5-drop. The other 2 aren't 5-drops.
True.
So we could you could get up to 3 5-drops and they're still like very useful. So this is not like over 5ing exactly, but we do also need card advantage because Pyroblast is not really a card. So we only have 2 big cards and we have nothing below that draws yet, except maybe Cold Wraith.
I think I would take the Cabal Chemist. Like,
I'm okay with that.
Okay, yeah, I'm still having trouble deciding, so Cabal Chemist sounds okay.
There's plenty of 5-drops these days. So
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
get more. And Cabal Chemist has a slightly higher value.
Oh, come on, are you going to keep giving me Pyroblast?
well,
It's
there's
a
also
primordial
another
blue
card
here,
here.
Yeah,
but-
really good, super good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just commenting on just the 3 Pyroblasts that there. But no, Primordial Glyph seems the obvious pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's do it. It could even be a Pyroblast.
All right, there's another 5-drop. Or do we take the Ancient of Blossoms? But I'm... Let's see, what do we got? The Ancient of Blossoms isn't...
Yeah. Look, we essentially just want you to say like, all right, I would pick this card because of this, this, and this.
Mm-hmm. I'd pick the 5-drop because it's a 5-drop, it's got more power. I
So
don't.
to Destroza, in our chat, Gaslight Conjure is rated a 92. It's on the tier list. You can use the search function in the top right corner of the tier list if you ever like can't find it.
Yeah.
Or Control F also works. It just looks horrible.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, keep going. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah. Mainly, solid 5-drop, solid body. I'm not sure if there's much more to say. The end of turn could be useful, but it's not the main draw. I get. It's
Yep, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I think that's fine.
It's definitely the better card. It's just whether you need another taunt because you don't have taunts.
Right.
But whatever, I'm okay with it.
so. I believe the only thing we've got for this right now is taunt. I don't think we have divine shield, and I know we don't have life seal and wind fury.
Yep, you're right.
So yeah, it's bad. Gentle Megasaur.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Archer Commander. That's pretty nice.
Perfect.
Some initiative.
Yep. Very nice
Perfect.
indeed.
Corrupted Seer because it's the only one that doesn't suck.
Perfect.
Good analysis. Let's go.
You like how many 2-drops we're getting?
Oh yeah, man.
Like this one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Insta pick.
Okay, let's. I still don't think we got much more elementals, especially because
No, we have 2 elementals.
Two elementals,
So
though.
once you take Blaze Caller, that's your 3rd elemental. You would actually like have the average number of elementals in the deck. That's how sad it is. That's why I'm like, don't go down the elemental path.
Yeah.
I
I think the Emerald Hive Queen probably is not bad because we still have at least ping and it's something to play early.
You have a lot of high mana costing cards. You don't just want
Yeah.
the body. It's definitely not Blaze Caller. The question is whether it's Big Game Hunter and you try to roll high because, let's face it, you still don't really have a winning condition.
No.
You just have like a possible Pyroblast out. Emerald Hive Queen lets everything go a little smoother, especially because you don't have 2-drops. You don't really care about having to ping the next turn.
Yep.
But then you have 3-drops, and so if you don't do anything, they play a 3-drop. You throw your Emerald Hive Queen in, you play your 3-drop, or you ping, and then you're
probably.
pretty off curve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't do well when it's off curve. But like, what the hell's Big Game Hunter really doing for you? I actually haven't done a reanalysis of Big Game Hunter. It's valued by the algorithm according to the expectations of like of the current meta, so it's fine value wise. But more importantly, like, what are the new cards? Are any new cards actually like high attack? Bone Mare targets maybe,
Lich
right?
King?
Like if you Bone Mare, okay, Lich King maybe, but like it's true, right? Most things you Bone Mare are going to go
Yeah,
for 7 attack.
I actually don't think there's that much 7 attack minions that was added.
Right.
There
Well,
aren't,
it's not.
but
yeah.
it's just the buff, right? You could buff things to be more than
buff.
7 attack. That's the big thing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Which, yeah, okay. I'm still not entirely sure I'm convinced, though.
Convinced of what?
Convinced of Big Game Hunter. It still just seems kind of like
Well, it is bad. We're just debating what's the best
which
pick out of.
what's the least bad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
or
Hey,
what's-
by the way, how nice is that Murloc War Leader looking now in your deck?
versus the Blaze Caller. Otherwise, well, no, we could have had double Blaze
If
Caller.
we had
then.
the Blaze Caller, then we would probably have drafted a little bit more elementals.
Nope, we had no offer of elementals. In
Well,
the
no, if
meantime.
we drafted that Blaze Caller, I guess we draft this Blaze Caller, and then we'd go in a different direction. But yeah, I do like how it went. I think this is fine.
So which one do we pick?
I really don't know. They both screw you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still leaning Emerald Hive Queen.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with the Big Game Hunter is, like, you can't just drop it as a drop, and then if it's in your hand, it's, like, dead for a long time, even if it hits. Like, before it hits, it's just dead in your hand for the longest time.
Yeah. All right, we can take the Hive Queen.
Yeah, just take the Hive Queen.
Okay, we actually do have some dragons. Like,
we?
let's see.
We have two dragons in the Cobalt Scalebane. Do we have
Scalebane.
any other dragons?
I'm looking now.
Yeah, because we don't have
No,
other
that's it.
dragons, and
And it's
the other two
probably-
cards are good.
Yeah, I'm probably thinking about Glacial Shard here. Or, I mean, we don't care about the elemental tag at this point. How many we've got? Still got the 1, 2, 3, 4 threes, basically not counting the flame collar.
Yep, we're fine on threes.
Right.
In terms of
I like the
twos, we've
Glacial
only
Shard. I
got
think
the-
Glacial Shard is fine.
Yeah,
I don't know about that. I think that Eggnapper provides more size because, like, Glacial Shard is you want to freeze it to like do something, right?
Sure.
Like we have nothing that we're like doing.
Well, you could just
Well,
freeze it and then go face.
and it also is.
That's
synergy
actually
for Cold
true.
Wrath.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
it's synergy with Cold Wrath too. Okay, I'm starting to get swayed.
yeah.
I like that synergy because that's like a possible
That's
win
a- that's
condition,
a
and we're
really-
missing those.
Yeah, that's a really good.
Okay, fair. Let's Glacial Shard it.
Yep.
And last pick is what is this? Ugh. Ugh.
Jesus. So Doomed Apprentice is a 72. Avian Watcher is an 81, but Avian Watcher assumes that you're a normal mage and you have like
Yeah.
more than one secret, which you don't. So it's probably about the same, about the same score as a Doomed Apprentice, meaning it's like horrible. You could always discover a secret. That's true. I mean, they're all horrible.
What discover? Okay, we have the primordial glyph, and that's it for discover. Oh, we can get a potion of polymorph.
Okay, so I have a
Those
very
are
strong
only
opinion.
two sources of secrets.
I have a very strong opinion about this, but I'll let you decide between the two first, and then I will voice my opinion.
Ooh, I like. Oh, dude, you're getting so much better at this. Good job, man. It's not just pick the best card anymore.
Well,
To be fair, this has been a pretty rough draft in terms of like
It
drafting.
really has. Yeah.
Not like
Yeah.
the easy draft when I was like, pick the best pick, still
Yeah,
pick the best pick.
that's fair. Yep.
5 drops. We have the 2 5-drops and 2 questionable 5-drops in terms of being drops. For 3s, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 3s.
All right, decision time. What is it?
I'm having. It's really tough for me. It's pretty even for me. I
Gotta decide.
gut feeling Avian Watcher.
All right,
Got-
Agata.
Okay, so my really strong feeling is that you need a Murloc Tide Caller.
Okay, I was actually kind of.
You have 2 synergies with Murloc Tide Caller and
Yep.
Murloc War Leader and
Wait,
Gentle
2
Megasaur.
synergies? Oh, Gentle Megasaur, right.
They're both potentially game winning.
Yep.
A Murloc War Leader would make that 1 mana thing into 4/3. Like, pretty
No,
insane.
no.
Gentle Megasaur would adapt it potentially
Yeah.
into poison or something.
And also,
Hey.
we just don't have anything to play early on.
Yeah, we have nothing to play earlier. If you just use it as a 1/2 and ping on turn 2,
Mhm.
that's like a hell of a lot better than doing nothing on turn 1, pinging on turn 2. And we're trying to, like, our only win condition is still this Pyroblast, like, honestly. It's pretty pathetic,
Yeah.
but it is a win condition, and you do want to hit face a couple of extra times, even if it just, like, gets cleared.
Yeah.
The problem, go ahead.
So, I think here's advice that I think is useful anytime during the draft, and I say for basically every single coaching session. You know, you were kind of stuck on this decision for a long time, and I think it's because you keep on asking the question, what is the best card? What is the best card? What is the best card? What do I take? What do I pick? And that's just not a good question to ask. Like, if you can't find the answer to that question because you just can't, it's too complicated of a question, you want to start asking different questions, right? You want to, so if you can't answer a question, stop asking that question and ask something else. So you would be like, well, okay, what does Murloc Tidecaller mean, right? Well, it is a 1-drop. Like, do I have 1-drops? Do I need 1-drops? What special ability does it have? And then once you start going down this process, and you finish that for Murloc Tidecaller, you would move on to the next card, which is the Doomed Apprentice, and then you would do that for Avian Watcher. So for Avian Watcher, standard questions you would ask is like, do I need 5 drops? Is this a good 5 drop? What is its ability? Can I trigger it, right? Like, do I have secrets? And it's like, does it fit with my deck, right? Especially with my current win condition, which is a Pyroblast. And by asking these questions, I think, once you do the analysis for Avian Watcher, like, let's just pretend you do the analysis and you're like, oh, wow, this is a slow card, low attack. It doesn't really help out things that much. Doomed Apprentice, you're like, this is just really bad. It's like you're trying to play like some weird tricky deck with it. And then once you get to Murloc Tidecaller, you ask those questions, you're like, wait, my deck is fast, so 1-drops are fine. I have synergy with it. It helps fill out my curve, which is all things I want in a fast deck. And I totally agree with that, Octavio. Like, it seems very obvious that it would be the Murloc Tidecaller as soon as you start to ask those questions instead of what is the best card.
Okay, yeah. I see.
Yep. And this is just universally like a good advice from life. Like, I think Adukta will agree. If you can't answer the current question, that means you're asking the wrong question. Like, it doesn't. Yeah, and then or you might be asking the right question still, but it's definitely not wise to ask the same question again. Then you need to rephrase that question, or you need to ask another question. So bam, that's drafting, and that's decision making in Hearthstone. A lot of that. You get that down, you keep on asking the right questions, or just keep on digging away with different questions, you'll get to the right answer.
Okay. Yeah, that seems like really good advice. Alright, so yeah, now I'm totally done with this Murloc Tidecaller.
Murlocs, let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
Okay. This deck is pretty bad, but we'll try to do something with it.
Yeah, so
7 wins minimum.
It's definitely
Guaranteed. We're gonna open the bets up right now. Give me a second while I open up the bets, and if you bet below 7, you're not gonna win. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna lose your grass if you bet that.
Yeah.
I like him.
Oh wow.
Grave Shambler is a 4-mana 4/4 elemental, so that's actually like meaningful. That would actually probably help the freaking elemental decks a lot.
All right, so what's your keep here, man?
So, I'm hoping we can coin 3 into 3. So definitely keeping the Murloc War Leader, probably keeping the Flame Caller, or should I toss it for a better 3?
I mean, you tell me, man. What do you?
Even if it's still a great utility card. So, I think I'd keep it.
So I wouldn't keep it because I don't think it's that good against mages.
Oh, true, it's mage. Okay.
But Adukta, what's your mulligan here?
I would. Well, we don't have any 2s or whatever, so I would keep Murloc War Leader and I would throw the rest away.
Yep.
Okay.
No, that's it. Right. So you don't want to just look at Twilight Flame Caller as like, well, we need a 3 into a 3, so we just keep both of these 3s. You want to look at it and be like, well, what's the probability of it being used?
Someone's got some board control.
Nice.
I see no reason to
damn.
put that down. What'd you say, Adukta?
I said, oh damn.
See, it's weird. Like, if you actually coin ping, and then if you,
I mean, we did coin ping and then frostbolt the next thing, and I guess we just
right.
No. Okay. So here's the thing. This is what happens, right? You coin ping. He plays a 2-drop. You frostbolt it. He plays a 3-drop. You play your Murloc War Leader. It's still dead. You never get to trigger it. So that's why you don't coin ping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, play out your next 3 turns. And if he doesn't play a 2-drop, then you definitely don't coin ping, right? So, in the only scenario where you actually wanted to coin ping, okay, never mind. If he plays that, you did want to coin ping. Whatever.
Or we really wanted the Twilight Flame Caller, but it's mage, so he's never going to set up a board for you to Twilight Flame Caller.
Alright, so just ping the 2/1.
Yep. This is a deck I'd see at rank 25. Dude, rank 25 constructed decks are amazing arena decks, man. Like, are you serious?
Alright. I don't see a reason to coin out the 4.
Mm-hmm.
So just play the War Leader? Or alternatively, like I would ping a Murloc and then Frostbolt the 2/2. He'd be left with the 2/2. I still think I'd just play the War Leader.
I think
Or
I would ping and coin out
Ping and
the
do.
Frostbolt. Adwicta, you?
I think you're just setting up for the Corrupted Seer right now. So I think I would ping and not coin out the Frostbolt.
ping and do nothing?
You could coin out the Frostbolt too. You definitely don't just play the Murloc though.
No.
Alright, I'll ping.
Because if you coin out the Frostbolt, you're committed to the Gentle Megazord. You still don't. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I like against play. Yeah.
Yeah,
coin out
I think you need to. Otherwise, he
yeah.
he
Even
gets
if you
other
can
stuff
get
on
it out of
board.
control.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
way
yeah.
he only gets a +1/+1 on one thing.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty weak thing.
So,
in fact, the weakest possible thing.
We didn't have time to explain why
With
you
its-
don't Murloc War. It's just the weakest play in terms of he gets the buffs that he wants, and you don't like. Basically, you don't stop him at all. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Someone took that synergy with Murloc's thing pretty seriously.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, well, the Ice Walker means I can play something well if I ping. The freeze, since I'm probably going to be pinging the 2/1, the freeze is does not matter. Gentle Megasaur just dies. I think ping the 2/1, play the Ice Walker seems fine. And do it in the wrong order to tilt it.
I don't think it would tilt him that much.
It probably would
But
tilt him.
I think the move itself is fine.
No, I think you should ping the boar.
What to do?
Ping and freeze it.
Yep. Because what's he gonna do? Double
Oh.
trade it to you? Use a
That's
removal
true.
on your Ice Wraith? What you want to do, because he's winning, you just want to annoy
Yeah.
him until you're corrupted.
Yeah.
Runs out on
And
Okay,
then
yeah,
you
I see
hopefully
that,
come back from
because
it.
if we, and I know this is not the right way to do it, but if we consider like the frozen minion to just be off the board, this is a worse board for him.
Yep. So he's not going to be able to make trades. But if he doesn't make trades, now he's in danger of a board clear. He has to think, oh, you're a mage.
Your magic shall not.
That doesn't do anything.
That's fine. Okay.
Why would he not use that first? All right, perfect.
Yeah,
He
I'm
trades in the Murloc. He has no more
completely fine with
Murloc.
this.
You set up your Corrupted Seer. Wait,
he goes face.
that's interesting.
Alright, Volatile Elemental is not bad. Now I'm okay with pinging down the Murloc, trading the 1/1, and playing my Murloc, the War Leader. That way, he doesn't. He can trade the Stone Tusk Boar in and ping. Then his 4/3, and if he just goes face again, it's a great setup for Corrupted Seer.
I would play the Volatile Elemental instead.
Instead
Because
of
he has
the-
no instead of the Murloc. Because if you kill your
Oh,
Volatile
I-
Elemental, that's fine too. You don't really care about
Yeah,
that, and you
okay.
put him in a worse spot this turn.
Yeah.
And
like
you
it.
save your Murloc for the turn after that.
Yeah.
Even though you're probably gonna play Bone Mare.
And I specifically kill the Murloc.
Yes.
Because if I don't kill the Murloc, then it won't die to my Corrupted Seer.
Someone has a Pyroblast.
Yeah. And it's unfortunately not me. I don't think I want to do the Corrupted Seer because I can just trade into the 2/1 and it kills the 4/3.
Yeah, that seems like the first thing you do no matter what, right, Merps?
What's up?
1/1 into 2/1.
Yep.
Just do that. There's nothing that could happen that will make you change this move.
Try hitting face for Vaporizer or whatever.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
have a 2-mana thing you can play, so. Yep. All right. So
So-
it's probably a mirror.
Well, Frozen Clone.
Okay, or a frozen clone. I think if it's a mirror, you just lose.
So
So you just play the Defias
yes.
right here.
No, I think Defias is definitely the play. Because if it's Frozen Clone, you don't care about him getting 2 copies of that.
Yeah,
It's
That's also fine.
polymorph.
That's
That's
fine.
totally fine.
That's fine.
Fine.
As long as it's not a mirror entity and he can hit your face.
Yeah,
you're totally
exactly.
okay.
All right, and now I've got 2 things on the board to potentially bone mare. And hey, that looks pretty good right now. Oh,
Yeah, but you're like actually gonna die
Yeah,
in
this
a
is-
very limited number of turns.
oh.
Oh, good.
Okay, so assuming I'm dead on turn 10,
Yeah.
Yep, just assume you're dead on turn 10.
bone mare and go face.
That's what I'm looking at.
I mean, we're gonna want to deal damage to him as fast as possible now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you hit that, like if you buff something to hit the Yeti and then only go face for 1 here, you're so
But
behind
if
on
he
damage.
removes your guy, the Yeti would be able to get face. I would still clear the Yeti. Because he may not have.
Yeah. It's possible he doesn't have Pyro.
Yeah, he may just have a fireball.
Yeah.
Okay, so does it matter which one I bone mare?
I would bone mare not the sheep
Yeah.
and hit the
Because it's
4/5.
positioning.
Yeah. So now he has to ping the 5/1 even if he has a fireball.
Fine. Charge Devil Source seems fine. We could Cobalt Scalebone Breath.
Yeah, I was
Double.
looking at that, and then make the trade, and then basically put pressure on him. You will get on turn 9 3 more damage. Next turn, no, you only
That
get
is the
2.
most. That is the that.
No, it's
No,
the
no,
same. Yeah,
no.
no, you just charge Devil's Roar into the 4/4 and you go face.
Yep.
Okay.
So if he removes nothing, you still can't finish him off.
No.
So you got 12, 13.
But now you can tell, right? You can tell if you're actually dead or not. If he pings face, then you're not dead. If he pings the 7/1, then you are dead. Wait, those are both cards that he was holding. You're not dead. You're very much not dead.
Wow.
Oh,
He just has a Power Blast in his deck somewhere.
Yeah.
so we can breath and ping that.
You could, but then
We have 6 mana left. Cobalt and Hive Queen would fit in well if we don't want to lose our initiative from Argent Commander.
Okay, but you want to lose your initiative from Argent Commander. Because
Okay, so-
Breath of Syndrosa is also initiative in the same exact way.
That's true.
So you want to use the one that's more tempo, which is Argent Commander. And then, so use your Argent Commander to hit the 3/3, and then play your only 3 mana card that remains, which is a Murloc that you can buff the next turn.
That's true. We can buff the Murloc. Sounds good.
So Breath of Syndrosa destroys
Winning.
all the way on the right. Breath of Syndrosa can freeze any size minion.
Ah, that's
So
true.
it has way more tempo.
Mhm.
I see now. I see.
So even though it deals half the damage.
Up.
Oh, did he have that all along?
No,
Did he top deck
that was
That's a top
that
deck.
Was a top deck.
Oh, that's rough.
Okay.
We aren't going to want to Manic Soulcast or anything like this 5/5. Are we?
Once again, when you're thinking about turn analysis, don't be like, well, is this the play? Is that the play? Like, what is the play? That's not the good question to ask. You want to ask like, okay, what do we like? What is our position? What do we want to do here? And then what do these cards mean? Like, you know, ask.
Like, what is their goal?
Right,
for this-
exactly. And
Our
then,
goal for this turn should be to put the most pressure possible, because otherwise we're going to die.
Right.
How do we put the
Okay.
most pressure
Most
possible?
pressure possible would be Cobalt Scalebane, Megasaur, Hive Queen.
done. See, you asked the right question and you get to the answer. And I think this is this is something that I see quite often in these coaching sessions. And dude, I know like it's different when you're on stream, right? Like it's very much different. But I see people kind of struggle with these choices, and it's because people don't kind of think of it in terms of these like break down the turn in these ways. Oh wow. Okay, I guess he just has it in his deck somewhere.
Yeah. Let's see, we got 15 damage. It would have been nice to draw Pyroblast, but is this the turn where we freeze the 2/8? We can
once again
trade one of our minions in, push 10 damage, and the 2/8's basically out of the picture for the turn.
Once again, it's like, what position are we in? What do we want to do? And what is the best way to do that? Or what is the most extreme way to do that? We want to push damage. We need to make sure we don't get hit in the face. So Breath of Sindragosa is happening. And then continue down that path, right?
Okay.
So really quickly, rope is happening. 5-3 into 2-3. 5-4 into 2-8. So Breath of Sindragosa. Hero power it. Play the Ivern Berserker. Go face.
Okay, so you wanted to kill that rather than just have it be frozen, I guess.
Well, it's because the mana worked out that way. That's the only reason. I would be okay leaving it frozen, but because you couldn't kill your 5-1 in a really mana efficient way, like your 5-1 always stays alive, right? Your 5-3, the thing that's blocking all your entire hand.
Mm-hmm.
So then you didn't have like any mana options. So leaving it just left 2 mana on the board. Like you would have had a ping anyway, is my point. So I didn't really care if I left it on the board with 1 health or not. Like I was going to do that.
Yeah, I mean the problem with that play is that if you leave it frozen and then you go face, you set up lethal. With that, you actually don't set up lethal.
Yeah.
I think it's fine, but you do give him 1 more draw into it, unless you draw something. So, but yeah,
but if you leave it frozen and he draws a board clear, which is much more likely than he draws a Pyroblast, which is the only thing you're afraid of, then you actually do lose your whole entire board, have no minions in your hand, and it's a much higher risk than him having 2 draws into a Fireball, or like the first draw into a Pyroblast, only the second draw into a Fireball or a Pyroblast.
Yeah, no, that is a very strong consideration.
That's why the correct play is to remove the minion, or at least put it down to 1 health so you can definitely kill it the next turn. Otherwise, you run the risk of actually losing the game, on a higher risk than him top decking like these really rare cards.
I think that's very valid.
So I see what Chad is saying, which is that like, oh, you set up lethal. Setting up lethal is not always the right answer.
No, I think that's good.
You have to. It's the odds of him drawing the lethal next to the 2 cards rather than 1 versus the chance of him flipping the board on you.
So keep the 1, toss the rest?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay. I see no reason not to tempo out this one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. So yeah, dude, once again, during the turn, the first question you want to ask, or the first questions you want to ask is like, what position are we in? And then the immediate question after that should be, so what do we want to do this turn? And it doesn't mean like we want to play this card. Like it's not that specific. It's like, what do we want to do? Like, do we want to be aggressive? Do we want... and then you develop through that.
Well, in this case, since our options are so limited,
There's
Hidden.
no
One move.
huge
Hidden.
dude. I'm not saying apply that to this turn. There's no analysis
Yeah.
here. There's no analysis here. I'm saying in general, like, you know, when there is a turn in which, you know, you're kind of not sure and going back and forth, I think that's like the best advice we can give people. Like, just ask the right questions.
All right, so here we do have two choices. What is it we want to do? We want to keep up the tempo. Arcane Explosion, while it does clear, it does not really good for our tempo. Murloc War Leader.
Yep, that's it. That's basically it.
And hey, we can probably Arcane Explosion next turn, because is he going to clear?
Definitely no. There's no other way to do it.
Just Arcane, trade in, ping his face.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
The dark path is my destiny.
Oh. Well, hello,
Jeez.
Flame Caller. How are you? So, the Corpse Razor doesn't do much. The Manic Flame Caller, because clears his board, leaves us with a 2.
What do you want to do? Start
What
from
do
the
we
Yeah,
beginning.
Right.
Once again.
Keep up
Goals. Keep up the tempo. Good.
keep up the tempo.
So if you flame caller, what's the tempo? You have a 2/2 on the board. He has nothing, right?
Right.
And then you ping his face. What about the Manic Soulcaster? What happens if you play that, put the 3/1 and the 2/4, and ping the 2/4?
3/4 and 3/4 versus 2/1/1s, which
Which means you have an effective 3/2 on the board, which is better than a 2/2.
that's true.
So keep up the tempo.
Corpse Raiders just doesn't do anything. So okay.
Alright.
Do we want to put a Murloc on our deck?
No,
Didn't think so.
you do not want
You
to
do not want
3/3
to
in
put
your
that on
deck.
your deck. If you're copying like an Argent Commander or a Devil Sword or
Yeah.
something, sure, it's cool. Especially because you would have played it first, and then whenever you draw Argent Commander or a Charged Devil Sword, you can always get it, right? And also, Corpse Razor with Commander and Devil Sword in hand is sickeningly good.
Oh wow, yeah. Especially considering like Charge Devil Sword comes back, it can charge face immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do we want to do? We want to keep up the tempo still. I see no reason not to keep up the tempo.
Shredwolf says, Merps, can you wear a shirt with a deeper collar? Please and thank you.
That's the $24.99 package.
I wonder.
Huh. This one's tricky.
Look, okay, so here's what you want. You are on the defensive, typically, just because of the matchup, right?
Right.
What do you want to do? You want to protect yourself. Like, tempo means protect. I would Twilight Flame Caller and just hit it and ping, but...
Yeah, Twilight Flame Caller, 3/4 into 4/5,
Yeah.
ping it.
And
What
part
you
of...
want, your goal is to set up your Bone Mare. That should be,
Yes.
when you're asking what do I want to do, and you're like tempo,
Ah,
that's
yeah.
true, you want a tempo. But what you really want to do is make sure he has no way of removing your entire board the next turn without using a card,
Right.
because you will set up a Bone Mare. Okay, so he has a way of destroying your card. That's fine, though. That's a crappy target for
Yep.
him.
Okay. We still have Bone Mare. We're going to want to eventually set it up. Do we just Argent Commander it back because that leaves us a body and leaves him with no bodies?
Yeah, your other moves suck.
Yes. And also, you have a Corpse Razor, which, as we said, is
Mhm.
amazing with this card and Charged Devil Sword, right?
Right.
Oh! 3/5/5 on the board. I'll take it.
Okay. We can Argent Commander twice, so we can Bone Mare into the 2/6, ping it, Corpse Razor the Argent Commander, and hit in twice the 5/5.
Okay. What's your other option?
Right. So that's one option.
That's one
Other
option.
option, Charge Devilsaur into the 2/6, trade our 5/5.
And then
That
you have
gives us
2 targets on the
targets for
board.
the Corpse
Yep.
Trader.
Right.
Okay, I like that a lot better.
Yes. So let's do
Yep.
that.
And yeah,
Yeah.
But good identifying that you don't have enough on the board and you need initiative this turn to be able to like not die.
Right. And also,
So
don't
you
get
just look at your 2 initiative cards.
right. Don't get too focused because we talked about the Corpse Raiser, and I think at the beginning of the turn you were just like, "How do I use this Corpse Raiser? Like, how do I use this Corpse Raiser efficiently?" You don't have to use it this turn, and you know, turns change, right?
right.
So keep in mind that you probably just drew a Primordial Drake.
Yep.
So if I trade into the 4/6 with my 7/5, he'll likely be able to clear pretty easily.
Well,
Well,
you do have a certain card that prevents him
Yep.
from doing that. So, yep. I think that's.
I don't see any other way to clear it, so playing the Corpse Raiser on the 7/5 just seems nice.
it is
Yep.
quite nice.
And Aberrant Berserker is also more discouragement for you.
yes.
Yep.
So yeah, seems like a good enough move for me. Positioning. Put the Corpse Raiser and the Aberrant Berserker in the middle.
Well,
Because
Aberrant
the 7/5 is
Berserker
kind of yeah,
should go
it's-
towards a side, and so what you could do is put like Corpse Raiser to the left and Aberrant Berserker all the way to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the best.
Like this is just weird for him.
Is he dead the next turn?
Let's see. Oh wow, because
No, you're 1 off. He got played dead to do something.
Nice.
well, if he didn't kill the Charged Devilsaur, what we could have done is we could have hit face, pinged our own Charged Devilsaur. Hit
Oh,
face
it doesn't
again.
get. Oh, that's true.
But
so
right now,
good.
let's see. We've got 15 damage. We're 4 off, and I'm 15 on the board plus the ping. So 16 total. So we're not quite there yet.
No. So
Mhm.
so you want to switch like you know. So what do we do?
What do we do?
Once
You're
again,
still gonna want to deal
What's your
face
goal?
damage to him.
What's your goal?
what's your goal?
But-
we're winning right now.
Keep up the offensive, but also make sure. Sorry.
No,
Blow
no,
back.
you don't. No need to apologize, dude.
Yeah.
We're just trying to
Okay,
reach the best
So
play here.
you do want to keep up the offensive, but you also want to do is make sure the blowback doesn't get any value. So take the 3/1 into the 2/3 first, because that's
Yes.
going to die anyway.
Yep.
Right.
You need to ping the blowbat, because
Yep.
that's the only way for it not to get value before you can drop anything. And then you drop the only 2 cards you can that doesn't kill your board.
Yep.
And I don't know if this is
But the
practicing.
positioning doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fine. It's
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
It's
positioning
fine.
doesn't
Don't
matter.
worry about it. There's no like great position. It's fine. It doesn't. Yeah.
No. This is why I don't position, right? Because if you're thinking about all those things, like how are you positioning? You're obviously not thinking hard enough if you still have enough time to position.
So we win.
Yep.
Yep. We win.
Up.
Do whatever you want, man.
Aw, that BM. Aw.
You're the worst.
Aw.
Oh, man.
Aw.
Yes, good. I can do this and still win.
I will give you that 10 out of 10 BM.
My gosh. All right. And I can't. Some people are just like, oh, like we want to see your leaderboard. Like you don't have to talk to chat. I'm like, no, I do. I'm like, no, it's not. It's definitely not one. Like I can't. But if I talk to the stream, like my play definitely decreases.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
Hearthstone. This isn't like a shooter where you can just be all in, or like League, right? Where you can just do
Yeah.
your stuff, and then at the end of a game where I'm queuing, talk to stream.
Yeah.
So, toss to this hand.
Full toss.
Yep. Full toss. Get rid of it all.
What did people bet, by the way?
You have the goat.
I have the goat. Oh my god, no one bet over 7? I said 7, and so a bunch of people bet 7, and everyone else bet below 7. No fate.
Alright, and turn. Nothing to do.
Only a fool rejects the Lich King.
I like these quotes. Pretty good.
Future turns. Don't have another 3 to play, but we do have Breath of Cindergoza. So I'm debating between pinging it and coining out the fledgling.
What does pinging right now accomplish?
Honestly, not that much.
What does playing the Vicious Fledgling accomplish?
Gets us a body. The thing is, we still do have kind of an awkward turn next turn, but
What do we do the next turn if we play the Vicious Fledgling?
Cindergoza and ping. It still depends on what he does, but fledgling is a body. We could start going face.
Yeah. Put the pressure on.
Yeah. But see, like these questions that Adukta is asking you are the questions that you want to be developing for yourself. So you're asking them in the game as well.
Yeah.
Anyways, go on.
Okay, so the point is, Breath of Cindergoza freezes something, right? That's like its biggest thing. So you well, 2 for 1's not that bad.
Yeah.
So
Right.
there isn't anything we can do about this, so go face, ping face.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
get Wind Fury, hit his face again, right?
And get
Yeah.
Death Rattle.
Yeah, get Death Rattle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks he's got you. He don't got you. Just take the Death
No
Rattle.
Wind Fury, so Death Rattle.
Yep.
Death Rattle.
And then ping his face.
And you actually, like, dude, you traded 2 cards and you still have 2 1/1s on the board.
That's
Yep.
true. I'm liking this.
And they're secretly Murlocs.
Yes, plant Murlocs. Megasaur, because we want the tempo. Chemist is doing nothing; it just dies. Megasaur trades off. Freeze, we aren't doing anything else that turn, so I think it's a pretty clear Megasaur.
I think Megasaur is okay. Adukta, what do you think?
I think they're all both okay, actually. Because if you play Cabal, you trade the 2/1s in. He has a trade. He has to use a removal to be able to kill your Cabal. If he doesn't, you get the same trade as your Megasaur, and you don't use as big of a body. And if
Right.
all else fails, like he somehow gets rid of your Cabal, you still have Breath of Cindergoza ping. You're not like screwed.
But
Megasaur's
also,
safer
turn
and it
5,
prevents.
turn 5, it would be nice if we had something on the board, and
Yeah.
Gentle Megasaur means these things might stay on the board.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm looking at. I'm saying yeah, and you prevent some face damage. I would just play it, yeah. It's not like you're gonna potion anytime soon, no matter what the potion is.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, the questions that Adukta asked, like, they're not fancy questions. They're just sort of questions you want to ask every single turn, right? It's like, okay, I have these 2 options. Like, what happens after this, right? What would my opponent do? Like, what am I facing next turn? If I do this? And then it's like, if I do this, what am I doing the next turn as well, right?
Okay, obvious play is we talked about this. We have stuff on board for Cobalt Scalebane. You can't immediately kill it with his 3/6. I don't really think there's much more to talk about here.
Yeah. I think
Yep.
it's
I do
fine.
have a question about your deck because I can't see the deck tracker. Do you have any Death Rattle cards?
Yes, Volatile Elemental.
Oh. Okay.
Wow. In a Death Rattle meta, we managed to draft a deck after getting Tomb Lurker as like around one of our first cards with only 1 Death Rattle.
Yeah.
Alright, so play Scalebane, go face.
Yep. Hashtag synergy picks.
Okay,
That's fine.
this is perfectly fine.
You only have one thing you can do.
Cabal, ping.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I guess you could Breath of Cindergoza and play a 2 more, but it would be stupid.
No.
No.
It would be obviously a waste of resources.
Drink the power.
Ooh,
That's good.
tricky.
Yep. Alright, let's see if this thing survives for my Bone Mare. Looking pretty good so far. Nope.
Okay.
War Leader. So definitely not playing the Bone Mare. We can't play anything with this Corpse Raider. Razor. Don't quite have enough to kill it with Cindergosa, but we can still freeze it. Tomb Lurker, we wouldn't be getting anything, but still the best body we've got.
Yep.
So Tomb Lurker, and do we breath this?
What to do?
What would happen if you breath it?
It's frozen, it can't kill the Tomb Lurker.
And then what do you do about the War of Two body next turn?
We could also play the Emerald Hive Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would
you're going to use for Breath of Cindergosa, that's what you do. Or you can just ping it. Either way is fine.
Yep. I think using.
Use your cards, use your cards.
Yeah, use your cards.
Yep. Yeah, this way it doesn't die. I can still Bone Mare because I'm going to be able to trade off the Emerald Hive Queen.
Even if he finds some sort of.
And if he has a removal, the good thing about the thing is if he actually has a removal, he killed a 5/3.
Yeah.
Because they're both the same health. So you don't really have a downside with this 2/3 unless he like flame strikes you, in which case, whatever.
Is
Also-
it just
also,
or does this Potion of
holy
Madness
crap.
seem exceedingly good?
Okay, before you like actually do that though, you know what else you can do with it? Oh no, it doesn't.
Yeah, no,
It's
we
your
do
opponent's
not
turn.
get
You
it.
don't
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
get
yeah.
it.
But we
Yeah.
still are able to now draw it from Tomb Lurker.
What to do?
Oh, that's true.
Oh, true.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna be like, you can Corpse Razor and get 2 8/8s, but you can't.
Well, I mean, we could Corpse Razor it and keep it, and then he could kill it and we get an 8/8. That is still something we can do.
Yeah, I think it's your best shot.
So, Potion of Madness, Corpse Razor.
Yeah.
Wait. Death Row resummon this mint.
It would be
resummons
on ours
yours?
because it's a new.
Wait,
It's a
does
new
it?
minion. It
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
have
a
the.
minion.
It doesn't have the Potion of Madness buff.
Yeah, I think
okay.
I think you're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For science. Throw the 2/3 in first.
Into the 4/2.
No,
No,
2/2
no.
into the 4/2. 2/2 into the 4/2. I just mean like if that.
Oh, in
was
case it was not something that, in case it was a vaporizer. or something.
vaporize, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I was like, please do not throw the 2/3 into his minion like that. We auto moves
Oh wait,
there.
oh, sorry, I misread the Tomb Lurker. It's a battle cry that gives it to your hand. So no, never mind. It doesn't give it to us.
Oh, it's a battle cry?
Yeah.
Huh, I didn't even realize that. But keep in mind he has a whole bunch of
Okay.
corpse
We have a
razors.
Pyroblast and he's at 15 health.
Yeah.
So we can Arcane Explosion trade, deal 7 damage to his face. Or kill off the 2. Wait, do we have lethal? Let me see.
Well, you definitely have lethal next turn. I don't think you have lethal this turn.
You don't have
5.
lethal this turn.
We
so,
do.
Oh, you
We do have
Okay.
lethal. Yes.
Yeah. No, you do. You do.
No.
No, you don't.
No, we don't.
Oh wait, how?
No, you don't.
Sorry.
Go for it anyway.
No, we.
No.
I still think
What to do? What to do?
I think the right play is to go for the lethal.
we don't have it though.
Yeah, but you should go for it anyway.
Well, no. Right. You can go for it quite a few ways.
Okay, so use the Arcane Explosion.
Time runs out on me.
Throw the 2/3 in. Throw your 2/2 in.
What?
Trust me, 3/3 into the 2/3. Bone Mare the 5/3. Go face.
We could have.
I'm okay with this.
We could have taunted the 2/2.
Huh? Why do we want to taunt the 2/2?
Because then if you even removes it, we get an 8/8.
Oh, fine.
That's
So,
like
yeah,
much
I-
better.
Anyway, we win
Yeah.
anyway. Is
I mean,
my
sure,
point.
yeah, but then like, okay, no. That's
But like,
fine.
what was he gonna do on that turn? I set up a scenario in which we win. You would have also.
Right.
I mean, whatever we did there, especially since we had the Pyroblast in hand, it was
Mm-hmm.
looking pretty good for us.
Jane versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
Oh, I haven't seen this card.
Hmm.
So what's your mulligan here?
Now this is interesting. I'm tempted to keep it all, but I'm not sure if that's the right thing. I think maybe toss the Megasaur, but if the Murloc Tidecaller lives, the Megasaur is great.
So I would just keep this whole hand
Yeah.
because they all kind of synergize with each other, and you can get them out with a coin no matter which order you play them in. So
Yep.
Okay. That...
like we want him to do is nothing. Then you play your Murloc Tidecaller. Then he hero powers. Oh, so good.
Play the Tidecaller?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
And also, forgive me if I'm busy playing with the new game board.
It's the first time I've seen this game board. I've never seen this game board before. I have played 6 or 7 runs.
Ice Walker trade-in?
Yup.
Yep.
Oh, look how good this Murloc is.
So good, man.
He's about to evolve into cannot be targeted.
Wow. Alright, well, he likes his 1/1s. Coin out the Megasaur? What would
Yeah,
be a
if you don't coin out the Megasaur,
Yeah.
you're never gonna get it on your Murloc.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Let's see what we get.
Death Rattle.
Yeah.
Nope.
You want
+1/+1? Means we kill off an additional 1/1.
Yeah,
plans? Yeah.
I do that over stealth.
I like it.
And trade.
Yep.
Yep.
Because preserving this 1/2
Could potentially be really good for our Cold Wraith.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. He doesn't have a buff.
Nice.
So he's screwed. Oh, he's real screwed. He's gonna try to come back with that card, but probably
He
won't.
is looking very screwed. Trade Grim Necro?
Yep.
Yeah, I like it. A lot of attack. Different bodies out on the board. And your 5/4 is still at 3 health, which is very important, right?
Mhm.
Yep. We still have a nice board even if he consecrates, and if this 1/1 lives, we got a really great ping Cold Wraith turn.
Except you're probably not gonna use it. Well, ooh.
Or we have a potentially good Frostbolt Cold Wraith turn.
You do.
So let's see. I'm just gonna plan out my trades here. Frostbolt, this thing. Put in a 1/1, and then just trade off our 5/3. Or trade off our little things.
I'd trade off the 5/3.
Someone just pledged $3. Thank you so much. I do not know how to read the name.
Oh my
Alright,
god, I will
I'm
do
pretty
it.
sure about the first
Well,
one.
I
no,
will
no,
do
no,
it.
no, no, no. Like it shows the name. It's just like in Polish or something. So I
Oh.
can't. I literally do not know how to read the name. But thank you so much, man.
Okay, so what you do is you throw a 1/1 into the 3/1, you trade
Yep.
your 5/3 in, and then you go face with the rest.
That's what I was thinking too.
Because if you do the other trades, what he can do is just kill the 5/3 anyway with his 3/2, so it's kind of pointless.
Right.
It says Slavi. Okay, well, Slavi, thank you so much, man.
Was there a message?
No, there wasn't a message.
Okay, cool.
Sure. Even if you kill it, I don't care.
Oh my god, that exact Lipo.
Ooh, we've got our Corpse Raiser combo again. But I think right now Cabal Chemist ping it off seems fine.
Once
You're
again,
thinking-
what position are you in, and what do you want to do?
Mm-hmm.
We're in an offensive position here, and we want to keep pressuring him.
So
So are
what's
you
more
thinking-
pressure?
Cobalt Scalebane trade in the 1/1?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because that gives you a 5/4 and a 5/5.
Yeah.
Your play gives you a 3/3, 2/4, and a 1/1, which is significantly less tempo.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
We could have also thrown the 2/4 in, but I like this better.
I like this much better. Yeah.
Because the problem is he's probably going to play something and force you to throw this 5/4 in anyway, so I don't care if it's really at 1 health.
No, we're just gonna top deck Bone Mare.
That would be nice.
That'd be quite nice. Yes.
See?
Oh, that was a quick pick.
Easy play is easy.
Corpse Razor the 5/5.
Yep.
King trade?
Yep.
Whoa.
You're trading with the 5/5,
You're
right?
trading with.
Trading with a 5/4, you mean, right?
No, the
No,
5/5.
no, the
'cause you get
5/5.
body back.
Like, why do you want a sticky board when you can just have like you want the body
Oh, I
now?
see.
You
I
don't.
see.
Yeah.
I getcha. So trade
Mhm.
Mhm.
Corpse Razor this 5/5, trade off the
Yeah.
5/5, Corpse Razor immediately triggers.
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Like
I gotcha.
you don't want like protection against AoE or anything. Like not
Yeah.
in this instance.
Not against the Paladin.
No.
Yep.
If you had done it the other way, you would have basically said, "I want to
I lose a body,
backload."
basically.
Yeah. I want to like sort of like backload this, which is not what you want.
He's like, I ain't dead yet. But he kind of is. 4. Consecration?
Okay. So we could charge. So we want to continue keeping up the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We'd also like it if his board was clear, so that he has no way to stop us.
Mm-hmm.
We could. So the charged Devil Sword does mean we keep him with a 1/1 unless we trade like our 5/4 into it.
You would
which is
trade.
not bad.
You would definitely trade if you played
Yeah,
the charge.
no,
Level.
I think that's probably the play there.
Runs out on me.
Go for it then. There's another play we'll talk after this.
Yeah.
This one's fine though. Okay, so the other play is if you ask yourself, what do you care about?
Yeah.
And you care about 1, making sure he can't come back, and 2, killing him as fast as possible, right? Because you actually don't have a card advantage on him. You have like kind of even cards now that he drew something. So you could have Ghastly Conjured, played the spread on the board, played a Manic Soulcaster, and then just threw everything face. Because if you did that, he's low enough that you would be able to get through even a Spike Rich Steed with your Devil Sword the next turn, even if you did that as a worst
Right.
case scenario. It's still have
Okay.
lethal. This was fine too. You just use your Steed earlier.
It's fine. Yeah. It's
Like,
I preferred
yeah.
the other play as well. Like basically because of what Advocate said. One of the things is like, well, what are you kind of afraid of? And the other move sets you up for the things that you fear, right? If he has nothing, it doesn't really matter. And to be
Yeah.
honest, most of the time it doesn't matter. But
this was like a 99.9% chance to
yeah,
win,
yeah,
regardless of which of those 2 plays you played.
yeah,
So.
exactly.
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your back. You asked for it.
Alright, versus a rogue. Definitely toss the chemist. Do we keep the war leader just... no, I think we... Do we toss it all so we have greater chance to get something to play? Because we still... we don't have that many more 3s. No, I think I want to keep the war leader, so we have something, even if we completely whiff.
Yep.
I like it. Yep.
And toss the rest.
Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, you guys should bet higher. Why'd you bet so low? I told you at least 7.
Oh,
We
what
got
if
3 heads in here,
people-
and one of them has math in the name.
Hey, yep.
That's true. So what did people bet?
Like, okay, I said you have to bet 7 or above, right? Because we're getting at least 7.
Sure.
And a lot of people bet 7, but then literally everyone else, except for one person who bet 12, bet below 7.
Wow.
Well, let's tank the grass economy. How about that?
We're
Yep.
going to tank the grass economy. The only hope for the grass economy is that we go 7 or 12.
Feed him the war leader?
Yep.
Yep.
You have no choice.
Casagro says, when an object that doesn't have the mouse runs magically go better. It's true. That's why I keep saying I don't want the mouse. I do not doubt that at all. Ugh. Ugh.
Manic
What happens
Soul-
if you arcane? So your options are Arcane Explosion, trade, right? And
Arcane
then
Explosion,
you would take
trade,
one more
ping, yeah.
damage off the board from him. Or you can Manic Soulcaster, and you would get 7 more, like, stats
Yeah,
and tempo.
that's what I was thinking too. That the Arcane Explosion trade, it's essentially only taking off 1 power off the board. It doesn't do enough.
Yep.
So Manic Soulcaster Hangout.
Yep. More
Good
dots
call.
says coming back from fireworks. Wish to say that you two are the best. Thank you so much, man.
And this way, can't clear off our board right now. So
Nope.
something.
What's Fireworks? Is that like a restaurant or like literal fireworks?
Oh, I thought it was
Because it's
literal
holiday.
fireworks, but I mean, it
capped.
could be like an establishment, you know?
Yeah, because it's capped. He used caps. Oh, he left the Murloc on the board. Let's make him pay. Nope.
Sadly, we cannot. Cobalt Scalebane is the most tempo. I mean, the Divine Shield is annoying, but if we ping that, what else are we doing?
Yeah. I think you have to Cobalt. I don't think there's a choice. And if you don't hit it, your Murloc gets
Gets a buff.
buffed. Like he has to throw his 3/5 in.
Yep.
But if you're doing that, you might as well throw the Murloc in first.
Yeah.
Well, no, but then he can actually
But
buff
then
it
he-
and do something
yeah,
else
yeah,
with it. So I just give the Murloc the buff.
Yeah, just give it the buff, which
Yeah.
means you just
At least it forces an attack from him.
right.
Betrayal. Do we care about that?
No,
Runs out on
you,
You can't
you
put it on
can't,
the
you
trail.
can't.
Okay.
You're so down.
Yeah.
Especially against the rogue. This is like you have basically a 20% chance of winning this game right now.
Need something.
Yeah.
Maybe higher because you have a Pyroblast in hand and he could screw himself.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Defias Cleaner is the most tempo immediately.
It's your only option.
Yeah. And kill the one that doesn't decrease his attack when it's his turn.
Yep.
What to do?
Mhm.
Just act.
All right. Now that you have to, he has to do something in a way to set up your Arcane Explosion, which is totally possible because he doesn't expect you to have that card.
Yeah.
It's a weird card to have.
Uh,
And he could very easily set up your Arcane Explosion.
Yeah. Federalist, I have actually not played since the expansion has dropped. That'll change tonight, although, you know, I definitely haven't played by myself. And for those of you, because I've seen this a lot, I am not going for the leaderboard this month. I will not be defending my title, or however you want to say it. Just way too busy this month. So, good luck to all of you guys going for it, but I am sitting out this month.
Rugby says, Adukta, I like your hair. Thanks, man. This is like 2 weeks overdue for a haircut because working on the algorithm, I haven't a chance to actually get a haircut. So I'm just like dumping Joe on it. It's amazing what Joe can do to your hair. It instantly turns like hobo into like, hey, maybe he's just being stylish.
Maybe, man.
But no, I'm just being a hobo. Or
Like, once again,
Or-
the first thing should never be, we could do this.
Okay, yeah.
What's your position? What's your, what's your goal? What helps us get there?
All right. We want to survive. Again. And
okay, so you have two
Also-
goals, right? One, you want to survive, and two, you want to kill that 2/2 because it's gonna buff everything on the board. So it needs to die this
Everything.
turn.
Yes.
So the only way you have of doing that is to corpse raise the 5/2, throw it into a 3/5, put your 8/7 into a 3/5, and then frostbolt the 2/2.
Yes.
okay. I like that.
So, right. Yep.
But so when you were asking the questions, you identified the surviving part well, but you didn't go the one step further and say there's also a win condition on his side of the board right now that I need
exactly.
to remove.
Right. So when we're talking about goals, it's not just like what do I want to do? You know, it's not
It's
just
also look at specific things on the board that we need to handle.
right. Like,
Yep.
what do I have to do this turn generally, and what do I have to do specifically? Right. Like,
Okay.
if there's a questy adventurer out there, that is one of your goals. Like, I have to kill this questy adventurer. That is one of my goals. And then you look at like, what can we do? Like, you never want to waste time at the beginning being like, we could do this and we could do that. That's jumping the gun, right? Like, that's way too fast. And I think people tend to do it as well because they see streamers and like 5 seconds in when I start talking, I'm like, I could do this, I could do that. But that's because I've like in those 5 seconds, I've already done the process of like thinking of the goals.
Oh, hey, we got our Murloc combo. Anyways,
Once again, you know.
What's your goal?
my goal is to clear his board.
Yep. Your goal is to clear his board. How do you do that?
Trade Arcane Explosion Ping.
One's out
Yep.
on me.
And oh, I have to play the Megasaur and not
That's
get
why we're all
exactly.
sad.
That's why we're sad.
Yep. We're all sad. We had to spend 4 mana and a card to deal 2 damage, and we can't use the synergy that
Yeah.
we just lucked into. But it's the only play.
Yeah. Arc of Light. I see you, bro. I see you,
Alright.
man.
and
Good. He just anti-tempo
No
himself
death
by
rattle.
2.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
care if
by
we
the
got
way,
death rattle.
Taro, I saw your post on that. I mean, I haven't looked at the stats. If you know, there are.
There are not 12 cards. Taro knows that. He's just being glib right now because that's the title of his post.
Oh, really?
People have
Okay.
come in and said, like, these cards were offered, I didn't take them. But there are still a number of cards. Like, it's not like, you know, all 12 are in the arena. There's, like, at least, like, 4 or 5 of them that are just, like, not in the arena. Because they're, like, common cards and no one stepped up and they're like, oh, I've, like, you know, actually drafted it.
I kind of want to. I say we have this Pyroblast. Our goal is to get him down to below 10 at least.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Bone Mare helps us survive.
Okay, I don't know what all the Death Knight cards are, but I would Ice Walker Murloc and freeze that just so
Yeah,
he doesn't get a
that's
Death
true.
Knight card. I just don't know what they
And
are.
we
I
don't
know
need the
if
Bone Mare to
you-
get him below, anyways.
Exactly.
Okay, I can see that. Let's be safe about this.
Yeah, like, this may be totally wrong. The Death Knight cards may be totally not helpful.
Nemo sign, thank you so much for 18
Like-
months.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, there's a few cards.
I do
and
think there's a Death Rattle card that can heal him. I mean, a Death Knight card. So that would be
Well,
important.
there's one that he the rogue one gives stealth.
No. This doesn't give Death Knights. This gives Death Knight cards.
Well,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's Death Knight
okay,
cards.
okay.
It's not an actual, like, Death Knight. It's like a special pool of cards.
right,
Okay,
right.
Honorable Sudoku.
Okay, so if you guys are wondering what Taro's talking about, the cards that are not in the arena right now are, I think it's pretty much confirmed that Shadowblade is not actually in the arena.
Yeah.
You can get it from other things, but you can't like you can't draft it. We definitely knew for a while that Hildnir Frostcaller is not in the arena. And then the rest are a little more. I don't know if there's
Yeah,
no
they're a
data
little
to
bit
support
iffy.
those. Like, because those are the two that, like, if they were in the arena, you'd see them everywhere.
Yeah, because the Frost guy is a great card.
Yeah. I don't know about Shadowblade, actually. There's people in this thread who's, like, saying, like, oh no, I faced a rogue with Shadowblade. Yeah, that doesn't really count. So yeah, Hildnir Frostcaller, definitely. Maybe Shadowblade. And the rest are, I don't know. And plus, HS replay could just be, like, tracking wrong data as well. That also happens. So if anyone in the thread says that they have seen a card, then it's probably in the arena.
All right, I've got a question here. Do we toss back the Emerald Hive Queen? Because it's pretty clear our turn 1 and turn 2 is going to be Tidecaller Ice Walker because Hive Queen would make our turn 2 awkward.
Yep.
Do we toss it back? Or do we keep it? Just because it's a card we can potentially play, like on turn 3.
Oh, that's interesting, actually.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm thinking about.
Because you actually want a hero power on turn 3, probably.
Because of
No
the
matter
Ice
who
Walker
you're
synergy.
freezing. You can freeze his face, even if you need to, and that is fine.
So
Alright, keep it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I like that actually.
It's good stuff.
Play the Murloc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, Arthas was drafted, so that exists.
The Arthas he got from Journey Below, if you're talking about that
No,
one.
no, no. I'm talking about someone who said I drafted
Okay.
Arthas yesterday in a Paladin deck. Blackguard is in there. I've seen
Ice Walker
Blackguard
face.
normally. Yep, Ice
Yep.
Walker face. Yeah. Syndragos has definitely been drafted. Yeah, Halfiend, it could just be no one's taking it. I'm not being surprised.
Yeah.
Play the Hive, Queen freeze the minion, keep going face.
Yep. You don't need the breath of Syndragosa here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Shadowblade would be everywhere if it was actually offered.
Oh
And
yeah,
it is not.
it's a good card.
So yeah, so that's definitely not in the arena. Hildnir Frostcaller is not in the arena. Those are the only ones I can like actually confirm. Because Spellweaver is so crap, you wouldn't see it anyway. And like Grave Shambler was the other card that was brought up, which is true. I think Grave Shambler is also not in the arena. It's normal 4/4, you'd see it.
Yeah.
First interesting turn here.
Okay, so if you're gonna clear him, you can't play Volatile Elemental,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
And so because that's happening, then what you're doing is you're not playing Volatile Elemental, which means you should Breath of Syndragosa to do something.
So trade Murloc, Breath of Syngrosa, ping
I would trade the 2/3 because you have to trade the 2/3 anyway.
into the 3/3,
Yeah.
3/1.
Into the 3/1 doesn't matter. Ping one,
And now-
Breath of Syndragosa the other. Yeah. Oh, you can play the Volatile too. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that,
You could have played the
I-
Volatile with it.
sorry,
actually.
that was
Yeah, I
probably.
didn't realize it. And Merbs was doing something else.
Sorry, I was thinking about that even so. But okay, this is fine.
Wow. What?
This is perfectly fine. If we scale Bane go whatever the scale Bane buffs, he can just trade off. But we still have a 5/5 on the board, and he has basically nothing.
What to do? What to do?
If we ping, all we're doing is playing the Volatile Elemental. So yeah, if we just want to keep tempoing, I think it's scale Bane, go face.
Yep. I like it. Adukto?
Yeah. Yep.
Hmm.
And you pray. You pray it buffs the 1/2, not the injured 1/2. I should have positioned the other way.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh no, you positioned correctly. I was too hopeful. I was too
oh.
hopeful because if it goes on the 4/2, he's gonna trade into it. If it goes on the middle one,
But it'll whatever it goes on will be a 4/2, and he's going to trade into it. And we'd rather we keep the one that lets our hero power freeze.
yeah. Oh no. Oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah, that's much worse. Well, he was killing both of them anyways. How do you like Ping Grim Necromancer?
How do you like it?
I like it.
I like it too.
Yeah, it's good.
Highest tempo. Gets rid of one of the minions. His 1/1 doesn't do anything.
And
Right.
you've got 3 potential bodies for Bone Mare.
Yep, exactly.
Perfect. And Koo says that Green Go Light's Justice rated 41 points higher than Upgrade. Is it the extra 1 durability worth that much, or is something more going on here? Light's Justice, Sword of Justice does more than just hit things for 1 damage. So it's.
Well, they're saying Light's Justice, not Sword of Justice.
Oh, then Upgrade? Upgrade's in Warrior.
Yeah.
It's very different.
Bone Mare the 2/4 so we can kill off the 6/6.
Yep.
Trade the 1/1s.
Yep.
Yep.
But Upgrade may be moving up. It depends. Like, we had certain assumptions for how many weapons and how good they were going to be to upgrade, and I don't know if that's, like, exactly true. We'll figure that out at some point, but it's not going to go up, like, that much.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Well, if there's any minion we want a Manic Soulcaster, it'd be this one.
I'm actually not against that.
Yeah. And
Because at first you're like Primordial Drake's probably the best, or like you want to play a Volatile Elemental. But if
We
you're
can
Manic
only
Soulcaster with
choose
a
friendly minion.
well, yeah. We can't copy their stuff.
Huh? What do you mean? What did I say?
You said we could copy the Primordial
No,
Drake.
Primordial Glyph.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Playing that. Not. I think the 3/5 is good in terms of just building stuff up.
Mhm. And we don't trade in. We
Yeah,
3/5
Cobalt,
don't trade in.
You Cobalt, you don't trade in. Yep.
Yeah.
Because you could Primordial Glyph and then play a Volatile Elemental and
Yeah.
trade in, you know, to get the job done. And if it doesn't, you Volcanic Potion.
We can Primordial Glyph anytime, though. Basically.
Yeah, but this way you don't give him a good kill.
Yeah.
Because he gets like 2 trades right now with the 3/4 and the 5/5 that are all really good. And you've just set up a board so you can't Volcanic Potion as much. If you go like low, then you set up the Volcanic Potion board. And you get to use your Glyph now and you bank some mana.
Ugh.
Right. Because right now, you have a trade, but it's like not the best, and you're like, eh.
Yep.
Alright,
Okay.
Glyph it.
Yep. Oh.
That's a pretty good card. Would have been good last turn too.
Yep. It would have been.
Let's
So
take
let's
it.
take it. We play it now.
Well, how good is it right now?
It would kill the 4/5 and the 1/1. We could. The ping doesn't really help. It would basically mean this gets an extra health, which is significant. And then we can play
But
the volatile.
I think you just defy us and hit
Yeah.
the 4/5.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah, that is the most tempo play. And the Defies def becomes an 8/7 again.
Yep.
Yep.
Just act
So you're testing how many card removals he has. You set it up so it's good for him to go small. You have a Volcanic Potion for that. If he goes big, you have a Meteor Ping for that.
There's one card that he's kept for since his Mulligan turn. All the way on the left.
So many
Just noting that.
Oh, okay. That works.
All right. What's the next move? Another Shuriken? Oh.
Nope, a charging guy.
So worse than a Shuriken. I like it.
Okay.
We can volatile Bone Mare.
Okay, I have a much better play.
What's your play?
Volatile Ping the 3/3.
Oh.
And do nothing. Because you have Volcanic Potion, you have a Meteor. What are you afraid of?
Yeah, I like it. We're just gonna play
Okay.
for the long game.
Yep. Play for that card advantage.
Because if what he does is try to make a tricky, like it plays stuff and then kills the 1/1, first of all, you still have a chance of killing off the 3/3. Otherwise, you could just Meteor, right?
Or Volcanic Potion.
Right.
Or
depending on what
Volcanic
it does.
Potion, yeah.
You have all the outs. Like in your hand. There's nothing really he can do that screws with you. He's gonna have to make a play here, because otherwise he's dead. But like, yeah, like it doesn't matter which way it goes. Yep. Now you have a pretty good.
Volcanic Potion's pretty nice.
Yep. Perfect.
And yeah, we can Ghastly Conjure alongside that with,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't see any reason not to Mirror Image.
Yep.
So Volcanic, let's just make sure my mana's fine. 1, 2, 3. Yep. We can Volcanic, we can Ping, we can Ghastly, we can Mirror.
Make sure you ping the guy that's really big, because otherwise he can bounce it back.
You can bounce it. There's Pyro synergies
pick
as
the
well,
bounce
but you're afraid of bounce effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look very
Okay. Now,
Now you
even
got
if
a
you got a
really
Deathwing
good-
from that Bone Drake, we're still fine because we have
Yeah.
a Meteor.
You have a really good bone mare target. Alright. It's not that good.
I mean, we can Meteor it.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Meteor, Corpse Raising a 2/6 is kind of mess, so do we just ping the 3/1
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
That's what I would
and
do.
trade one of the remaining 1/1s?
Yeah, just go face.
Yeah.
Okay, face sounds fine. Looks like he's got a poison dagger. This is a pain.
Alright. So we have even card advantage. Let's do it.
Play it, corpse raise it.
Yep.
I like it.
Deal with this, or don't deal with this because if
Yeah,
you deal
yeah,
with this,
yeah.
then
That would be that would,
It's like you can't deal with this. If he can, we're a little screwed. Yeah, we're screwed.
The sun has set for me.
That's actually kind of okay.
Hey, you know what's a really good card? Twilight Flamecaller.
well, he's
That's a
deciding
really
right
good
here.
card.
Oh, he's basically said you don't have AoE, which is true until you top deck it. Oh.
Well, he knows
Oh,
we don't.
yes!
Oh my
Got it!
god! I was like, he has a read that we don't have a clear because we would have used it the turn before,
Hello?
Oh.
Can I like
and now you bone merit,
Now you
and
bone
you
merit.
win the game. And he quits this game forever.
Yes! Yes!
Just totally, he's not playing Hearthstone anymore. He's gonna go take a long walk. He's gonna calm himself down. I feel so bad for him. Because he played that very well. I mean, we played well too, but he played that very well.
I don't know why you guys are so surprised. That's how I got #1. These are standard Merps plays, man.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Merps.
No problem, man. I wasn't even
Well-
surprised. You guys were the ones that were surprised.
And this is the same chat, okay, that bet mostly under 7 wins, but I explicitly said after the draft, 7 wins or more. I
Very
said
true.
7 was the lowest this deck could possibly go. And you guys are like, no, man, this deck sucks. What are you talking about? I'm like, there's so many good things going on with this deck. It has random janky synergies, which is what the arena's all about. It has enough size. It kind of curves out. Like, what else do you need?
Never burn
Oh, it super curves out.
You asked for it.
Keep the 2/1s.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Dude, it is storming like crazy over here. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
Oh, we got the Megasaur
Oh,
and the
nice.
Tide Collar.
Yeah.
Probably not going to survive, but
Can you
I
guys
was about to
hear
say.
the storm outside of my window? It's really loud.
No.
no.
I hear, like, the clanking a little bit every now and then.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But, like, otherwise, no. It's not as loud as my air conditioner.
All right, so do we coin out the double 1s? The Emerald Hive Queen is going to make things really awkward if it survives to turn 3. What I'm thinking is we just play the Tide Collar. That opens up coining out the Vicious Fledgling.
Agree.
Yeah. Sounds good. The Tide Caller is out here mostly just... It's like, if he just hero powers, it removes the hero power, right?
Right.
Yep.
And now
And we win the game.
Maybe.
let us flap.
Flap everything. Do not have a rallying blade.
Yeah, Rowling Blade just ends dreams.
Hmm. I don't even care if you Wolf Rider that. Just don't have a Rallying Blade.
Must I slay you?
This is fine.
Yeah, it's perfect actually.
All right, start with hitting face with the fledgling. See
Yeah.
what we get.
Yeah.
+3 attack? Because, I mean, I think the rest of my turn is going to be playing the Hive Queen and killing this thing.
See, like you guys said, hit face so
no.
fast. I would have killed the 2/2, played the Emerald Hive Queen, and pinged, because then you have a very good chance of being able to get the Gentle Megasaur to trigger, which is the same as your Flappy Bird.
No, I don't want to do that. Like that's no. I want to get this like going. The gentle
Alright.
mega, because
Well, then, yeah, I would take +3 attack.
Yep.
Okay. So Hive Queen and ping.
Yep.
Because
Bye-bye
now,
synergy.
yeah, because now when you don't have that extra 1 there, it puts a lot less pressure.
My wife's in DC right now, and she said it's really bad. Yeah, it's really bad outside.
Should I?
I mean, I'm thinking, what happens if we just trade into 2/3? It doesn't actually do that much for us, or does it? Oh no, it doesn't. We just.
I wonder.
What do you think about ping the 2/1, do nothing?
You could do that, but then what do you like? How do you ever get rid of the 3/5?
Yeah, that's true.
Time runs out.
Adukta, what do you like here?
I kill the 3/5 with my Flappy Bird.
Yeah.
And then ping the 2/1, go face.
Yeah, you can't. You have nothing else to do.
The light dims. But
Oh god, this is so annoying. Okay, at least we can freeze the 6/4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good play.
It's actually not bad.
And this is one of the reasons why Emerald Hive Queen can be bad sometimes.
I
That's
mean,
why
this
it's
is what
usually bad.
it's usually bad. When you
Never
say
know better.
sometimes bad, like Emerald Hive Queen is just a bad card.
Yeah, this is what causes you to lose, and if
But-
you normally win, that's why it's bad. Like any card that can cause you to lose gets really bad. All right, that's cool. Gave us something to trade into.
Okay, let's see. I'm pretty certain we're trading into the 4/4.
Are you?
Or are we? Or let's see. Yes, because we can't really trade into anything else. Well, without killing the. Yeah, I mean, if we want to kill something, and
But
kill
what
Hive
if?
Queen.
But what if? Hear me out.
I'm listening.
What if you wanted to kill everything?
What's your plan?
To kill all the things
Yep.
And how are you doing that?
with a card in your hand and stuff on your board.
Yes.
Oh, I think I see it now.
Yes.
time runs out on me.
Well, it's not killing everything though.
It will.
Well, no, I mean it's not kill everything.
It's gonna trade, and then yeah. Throw that in, yeah. Throw the 2/1 into the 4/4, injured one. Play your Murloc.
Yep.
All right. Now he's gonna trade in, right? He has the buff
Okay,
to not
it's not
lose
an
that.
immediate kill everything, but
Yeah,
it's
but it fully trades the board, and nothing else will come close to that.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I did not see that, but now I do.
So,
Yeah, so guys, when
unless you wanted
Adulta
to
says
save it.
kill everything on the board, he doesn't mean like it's more of like, okay, how do we do this, right?
See,
Like,
now
how
it's
do we
gonna
take
kill
care of the
everything.
board?
Thanks for letting us bone mare something because
But more importantly,
or Megasaur.
Actually, I don't know.
We can Bone Marrow or we can Megasaur Volatile.
Omer doesn't do anything.
It lets us kill the 6/6, but
well,
then the
no,
1/1 can trade
I
in.
mean, if you want to be,
I wonder.
if you Bone Marrow, you could also try hitting into the
Kill
4-2.
the 4-2.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's,
I don't want to. This is your chance to Megasaur.
yeah, but if
Hope
you,
I would
that
take
poison
it.
is-
I would take the Megasaur chance. Yeah.
You agree with him, Merps?
Do.
what are you looking for here?
Divine Shield, Death Rattle,
Poison.
All right, sure.
Poison
yeah,
works,
that's fine.
sort of. Not these. Actually, plus health kind of
Plus
works.
health
Health.
works.
Plus health works.
And play a Volatile?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you do it.
I mean, if he hits the 6/6 into the 1/1 in hopes of having hit his 1/1, he's not hitting his 6/6 into anything else.
This is 6 is going to kill your 5/4. Oh,
Nope.
It's not.
Nope, it's not.
Well, this is fine.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
Alright, a little less fine. But still generally fine.
And he...
6/6/6/6/6/6. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so... if we want to trade ping, we've got 6 mana left.
Mm-hmm.
Ghastly Conjure Mirror Image could be really annoying for him. Like, he'd have... what do we do? He'd use his True Silver Champion on one of the mirror images?
Nope. He wouldn't, and so you get to set up a really good Bone Marrow on your 2/6.
Exactly.
And you get to ping off the Divine Shield in the next turn. It's
Mhm.
like perfect.
Alright, so Conjure, Mirror, kill the 6/3.
Yep. It's like so perfect.
Alright.
See, the Murloc did a lot of work. It not only cleared the things it needed to, it also dealt 2 extra damage at the end.
Nah, the Murloc was good, man.
He's like, crap, do I buff this now? What do I do?
He doesn't
We're
even
gonna
know.
get rid of that ping. And we're gonna Bone Marrow and create a 6/10
It's gonna
with
be pretty good.
initiative.
The gates are open.
A 6/10.
With initiative.
Uh-huh.
Reporting for duty.
Bone Mare, ping off the shield, trade. Well, okay, that's... let's keep that as our initial move.
Dude, you got nothing better.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean,
Sure,
Merp
sure.
said...
No,
Okay.
it's fine. It's fine.
you actually have nothing better.
Glyph Medium looks pretty good. Yeah, that's the dream, right? That would be very, very nice.
That's
That's fine.
It's
annoying,
okay.
but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, okay. Glyph into something and we're good.
Yep. Even if we whiff on the glyph, we can still glyph 4/4.
Mm-hmm. We also have a Cabal Chemist that can do something, like, we're fine.
That
Let's
Aw.
not. No, let's not. You want a whole bunch of spells at some point? Or do you want the Vaporize?
Yeah, you want the Cabalist Tome.
yeah.
Because you're playing 4/4 right now. So play your Cabal first, yeah.
Drink the power.
That
Alright,
does not
alright.
help right now.
It may later. Generally fine. The Cabalist Tome at low mana is really good.
3 mana, draw 3 cards. Hell yes.
Uh-huh. You're just waiting for him to do something, and then you Cabalist Tome, and that's our out right now.
Yep.
because it basically makes us win the card advantage war against him because he's winning the board war right now, sort of. If he can do one more thing, which I expect he'll be able to do one more thing. Yep. And this is the last thing. Oh, that's not bad at all.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no,
that's
we just
fine.
trades off. That's like deal
That's
2
nothing.
damage.
Yeah, that's nothing.
You gotta be kidding me!
Okay. Okay, so we're worried about our face now.
So
Kabbalist Tome, see what we get. Like if it's a polymorph or fireball or something, we can take care of that thing.
Yeah.
yeah, I get.
Fireball. Let's see. If we fireball, what else are we doing? I guess.
I
we're-
like it.
Hmm?
Yeah, I said yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So.
So you fireball the
Fireball.
7/6.
Mm-hmm.
Fireball the 7/6. Trade
Uh-huh.
the 3/3.
Whoa, whoa,
No,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
no,
whoa.
Crossbow 3/3.
No.
No.
You have this
Wait.
stupid pint-sized potion. Use it.
Oh, yeah. Good call. Good call.
Yup. It's not gonna get all that much use after this.
Right.
And then we can ping off the 1/1.
you-
Don't care about the one with the divine shield.
No, I would king off the
I
divine
would
shield and
king
not
off
care
the-
about the 1/1.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because the divine shield's what screws you.
So-
The 1/1 just gets an extra
that's
face
true.
damage.
Either way, he still has a 1/1 something to
Exactly.
buff. If he buffs the one with the divine shield, it's really terrible. For
So.
us.
Yeah, exactly.
One thing you want to keep in mind whenever you have cards that are typically bad, like you think a pint-sized potion is bad, right? Every single turn when it's conditioned on you having a board or something like that, you want to just quickly ask. And it takes longer, during times like these. But you want to quickly ask, what does it mean this turn, right? Here,
Right.
pint-sized potion is a 1 mana 3/3, right?
Which is pretty good.
Which is really good. And you take that because it doesn't always become a 1 mana 3/3.
I mean, with the ping Frostbolt Cold Wraith, the thing is, we don't really need the card. At the very least, I want this divine shield gone, which is probably going to mean ping the divine shield off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And,
And what's your secondary objective? 'Cause
Tempo.
you-
and
okay,
Defies
what's your-
Cleaner seems like,
Yep.
or would just
Okay.
Cold Wraith Cobalt
You're-
Scale.
Ping the 3/4, Frostbolt it, and play the Defias. What your goal is to not take so much damage that you are going to die when he top decks his Vine Cleaver.
Okay,
That
makes
is your
sense.
goal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this gets you closest to your goal.
Well, there's that Rallying Blade we were so afraid of, but it's
It's a little less dangerous now than it would have been if he could throw that,
Yep.
3 mana thing onto your face.
okay. So we're gonna be pinging the 3/1
Mm-hmm.
Scalebane Cold Wraith,
Yep.
and he already has 1/1s anyways. So do we just go face for 5 or?
Remember
Trade
what we said about
Yeah.
protecting face?
Yeah.
Right, even that 1 damage could be important.
Well, no, the dino size. With
He's
the
still gonna have a
initiative.
1/1 anyways.
But he won't a turn after that if you start clearing.
Yeah, exactly.
At
Okay.
some point.
Gotcha.
Whereas putting this into his face right now still wouldn't give you lethal next turn, right? The only
Right.
time that you should consider hitting face is if you have lethal the turn after that, or if you're about to die it quickly otherwise.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, actually, turns out it would have given you lethal. I
No,
forgot
it-
that thing.
It would have given you lethal. I still don't like leaving it here.
I might have gone for it because he doesn't have lethal if he had if he got a 10/10 even.
So Cool Fool, you don't keep Defies for Steed. Like if he doesn't have Steed, you are if you are playing so fearful of Spike Ridge Steed, in a top deck situation, then you're holding yourself back way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right,
like that's definitely the
got
wrong
to
move.
7 wins. Time to tank the grass economy.
No. You got to get to 8. There are people who bet 7.
No,
I said
I mean-
7 minimum,
No,
and some people listen.
that's what I meant.
Oh,
Time
okay.
this game
Oh,
to
yeah,
tank
okay,
the grass
got it.
economy.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We haven't tanked it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So Cool Fool, like, You say Frozen Clone plus Cold Wraith is better, but that you're putting significantly less stats out there. Frozen Clone is not tempo; it is card advantage, right? You're getting his cards. We have so many cards. Like, why are we anti-tempoing, and then just saying, haha, we got you if you play Steed, and if you play anything else, you dominate us on the board, right?
Well, even if you play Steed, Frozen Clone doesn't get you hit. Because that's a spell. Frozen Clone clones minions.
Huh? Yeah. Like, no, I'm saying, like, if he plays any other minion, it doesn't help us out. Like, we just need to put stats out on that turn.
Right. Kill Argent Commander,
definitely.
kill Cobalt. Do you keep Primordial?
Yeah, that's the question I was about to ask.
Well,
Well, what do you think?
yeah. Don't ask
That's
us.
some
Ask
time.
yourself.
Okay, we don't really have a lot of 2s, so this might just be the thing to play on 2, but we could find something. I don't think I'd keep it.
So you do keep it because you don't have a lot of 2s.
Yes.
And
Okay.
it banks mana, which is not bad.
Yes.
Okay,
Especially against a rogue, he's not going to put out something for you to ping. He's probably just going to dagger.
Right.
So,
So you
True.
really
you
don't
want to
wanna-
use your mana there.
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
wow, now this curve is perfect. Perfect. More perfect
It's
than
okay. Yep.
Tide Caller.
Yep.
I'll dig deeper with Cold Wraith draw plus get whatever huge copy of minion he were to play next. If he plays a huge minion and you copy it, you lose because you
Yep.
don't have.
You have
You
no
don't
tempo.
want to copy his stuff.
All right, do the glyph.
Yep.
Do the glyph. See, now we do something and we bank some mana.
Firelands.
Let's just,
It's a turn
Yes.
5.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a turn 5
Yes.
play. Yeah.
and we have 2 turn 4 plays. So we're going to start losing the board right after this, and then we're going to get it back on turn 5.
Right. So once again, guys, like, you want to think about how do we, like, what is our goal? Like, these questions that we keep on asking, you guys in the chat, you should be asking the same exact thing every single turn.
Okay.
Either of our force deals with that decently, but one is better than the other.
The one that generates 1/1s
Nope.
because the 1/1.
Or you could just ping it.
Really?
No, I disagree with that. I want to play one of these. Okay,
Why?
You get more tempo on the board. You want,
then
you
you
need to
c-
coin
and-
out.
and then you
but if
give
you
a-
coin out the Firelands, oh, you need corpse the Firelands target.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I'm on board with more tempo.
I was like, why don't any of you guys see this? Like, this
No,
is
no, I didn't see the turn 5 play. I was like, what are you gonna corpse razor? Oh, right, the thing you played. With
Right.
Firelands.
Good point.
Fine,
Okay,
fine,
I can
fine.
see that.
And also, it's not like coining a 4 into the 4. It's like suddenly.
Yeah,
These
no,
are not
these are pretty
good.
crappy.
Yeah,
4
these
drops.
are crappy 4s.
Well, I don't know. The Necro whatever is halfway decent. But... All right. Well, now you can just play it 4.
Yeah, this is fun. Like, you know, you always have the option if he plays something not so great to just go with.
So Ghastly Conjure because it survives against this,
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
and no need to coin out a mirror. That's pointless.
No. I don't think so. Because, I mean, whatever he does to this 2/6, you're okay with.
And also, this gives us the. If he doesn't hit into this, which he probably won't, it gives us the Defies Cleaner coin out if we want to deny him the card. Potentially. Just thinking.
Potentially, yeah. I mean,
That's actually pretty good.
it's like having this coin here helps us out. Helps us out a lot, actually. Fine.
Oh.
All right. There's your Firelands.
Yep. Seems like a good Firelands target to me.
Doomguard easy.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. Meh.
Okay.
Well. Ends your turn.
I mean, for 5 mana, it's not that bad. But, you know.
It's just we're used to Firelands Portal being extremely good, and well, except when it gives us the bomb lob.
Okay, Swarm.
Bomb lob. Interesting. Is he going to dagger? Because if he doesn't, then he's going to need to dagger next turn for that to do anything. Oh, this is not a bad Defias cleaner either. But what else are we doing, though?
I wonder.
You got something interesting here.
We could coin out the mirror image along with it.
Yeah, you could. And that's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Like, you see how it... Adrukta, you see it?
Yeah,
No.
because it means he would just trade his 3-1 and his face, and then he'd have to trade his 3-5 into all the
Right.
0-2s.
He can't
It means
actually
he's-
clear the double, things. He'd have
So
to...
yeah, I like that play.
Okay.
And I'm going to do it in the correct order. And go face.
Yes.
Yes.
Just
Yep.
act.
This is the order we want so that betrayal does nothing.
Oh.
Do you now see it? I was like, please see it.
Yeah. This has to hit first with his. No, it doesn't really.
No, he does.
The only way it would work is if his weapon.
Oh, damn it. Oh, okay.
Okay.
At least he
Cool.
got
That's
0-2.
cool. That's cool.
Now he can get through. Oh, really?
What? Okay.
That doesn't
He
seem
wants that?
right.
No, no. I mean, it... okay.
Alright, so in terms of death rattle things that have died, Polluted Hoarder, Shallow Gravedigger, Egg Napper. So we could get... Tomb Lurker does draw us a card. But not
Yeah.
saying that's the turn we want what we want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that later. Do you need to kill anything on his board?
Not specifically.
Do you need to kill him right now?
No.
Are you dying?
No.
Okay, so what do you do? Default.
Tempo.
Yep. So the best tempo is the necrotic thing with the Manic Soulcaster. And so you might as well as Manic Soulcaster your 5/7.
Necromancer? you
Yep,
mean?
Necromancer. 5/7 in the O2. Manic Soulcaster the 5/7. He already played his MCT. Doesn't matter what he does to your board because you have an Arcane Explosion in case things get weird.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, first see if he has anything you need to remove. If he doesn't, check your health. If you're fine, then just tempo. Or if you sometimes you want to like set up something, but like you already have
But
your
we don't
biggest
have
minion
anything
on
to
the
set
board
up.
right now. So you have a Corpse Raider to set up, but you already have your biggest minion.
Yep.
So you're fine. He's like, oh crap, I have so many things to do. Alright. He throws his 1/1 dagger into the 3/4, 3/5 into that, 3/3 into your 1/1. You're in a weird dilemma.
Yeah.
I mean, you just drop more stats and keep going, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's just... Basically, you were hoping to resolve this turn, and now you
Mhm.
can't. That's the only issue.
yep.
It's time for a little.
2, read daggers. Your Arcane Explosion didn't do anything anymore.
Yep.
There's nothing pressing we need to use the commander on.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Just more tempo then. We have 8 mana. Cobalt Vicious Fledgling. Because
Yep.
ping is not really useful. Yeah.
Yep.
That's the best tempo play we got.
Yep.
Yep.
Now we don't Tomb Lurker.
No, no,
No,
no,
no,
no.
no, no, no. You need the stats of
You need
the
the health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Damn it! It's the most useless one to go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the one he is definitely going to kill.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, and all the other ones are Yeah.
On the 2/3, at least forces him to kill the 2/3
exactly
at that point.
right.
On the 5/6, he needs to dagger in if he can't do something. Ugh,
So many options.
it's alright, it's just a bonus. We're good without it. And this Tomb Lurker is 2 cards, so.
Yep.
Argent Commander is basically 2 cards. Corpse Racer is basically 2 cards.
So we still haven't seen Tomb Lurker actually go off this run yet, right?
Nope.
No.
Have I actually... I haven't actually played him that much.
Yeah,
so I
I
think
don't
I
even
played
think
him
you-
once.
Right.
There was once we played him for tempo. Once.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We basically played a tempo 5 mana 5/3, which is like whatever.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So he kills off the 5/6.
Okay.
He ropes and runs out time.
That's what it's looking like. Yep,
Yep.
total rope.
Nice.
Let's see if we can punish this. No.
Can we win?
Well,
Yeah,
let's
right.
think about it.
No, we're 1
10, 12.
One off,
13.
but
off. 1 off lethal.
Wish we could Argent Commander and Corpse Raiser on the same turn, but can't.
I think you just do it anyway. Because you're freezing his face. It makes him not use his dagger. He
That's
doesn't
true,
want to
it's
use
a-
his
the
dagger
poison is-
anyway.
That freeze is really important. So just go.
oh no,
actually.
we're 2 off because we can't ping.
Time runs out on me.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's true.
But that's fine. His 3/2 also can't attack if he can't attack. I just go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
You're effectively removing the 3/2 by a frostbolting face.
Yeah, exactly. You could have also, like, instead of doing that, you could have Corpse Razor the 5/6 or the 5/3 instead.
Yeah.
And then, like, try to charge the next turn, but then he could taunt.
Like, basically, look, by freezing his face, so he has 3 minions, and you have almost like a 5 with the Divine Shield. Now you don't anymore, but
Yeah, I'm just afraid he was going to taunt and then do stuff. So now you at least get your 4/2 face damage in, which means you have 2 pings and he's dead unless he heals.
yeah. So he can kill off. So he basically wants to taunt like the 8/5, right? He taunts that, and then he can remove. So he can remove everything, and then you're only left with the 8/5.
Yeah.
But then you can just ping his face and then say, "You need to
And
heal now."
what now?
Yeah.
Say what now?
What does Tomb Lurker do again? Like,
Gives me a death rattle.
yeah, I just mean which Death Rattle minions have died? Or are we keeping
Polluted
track?
Hoarder, Dark Iron Dwarf, Shallow Grave
Dark Iron
Digger,
Dwarf is not.
Egg Napper. Dark Iron Dwarf wouldn't be enough because we don't have an extra minion.
Well, no.
Alright,
I'm
fine.
saying that add a random Death Rattle minute. Dark Iron
Yeah,
Dwarf is
Death
not
Rattle.
Death
Oh,
Rattle.
sorry. My
Anyway,
bad.
just Volcanic Potion, Corpse Razor, your 8/5, throw your 8/5 into the 3/5 and ping his face.
Well, yeah. Wait, so let's make sure we do this in the correct order. So basically, like the order that Adam
You,
just said.
Volcanic Potion first.
Yep.
Play the Corpse Razor on it. You throw it in, let him get the value. You ping his face.
And now we've got 2 big well, not necessarily big, but when he's at 1 hit point, they're big enough.
Yep. He's going for it. Nope. Oh, he's still going for
You
it.
could get Ice Block.
Yeah, he could get a lot of like stuff actually. Now he can't.
He could still get a mirror image, which wouldn't help. No,
He could
sorry.
prep into an ice block.
Well, you could prep into Ice Block.
He's just
Maybe he has a quest.
Maybe, man.
I think he has to play the quest first before he does all the swash things. Alright, we have tanked the grass economy.
8-0. What now?
8.
What now, people in chat who did not believe in this mage?
Now let's reward the one person that did believe in us.
Yeah, and let's go 12. Who is the one person who bet 12 wins? Thurzo says 8-0 with this deck, that's really good. It's a very, this is a very fundamentals deck. It has all the tools you need, right? Like, you've seen us use all the tools. So you're always able to, do some things. And we haven't been getting too screwed on the mulligans,
Yeah.
which is a way to lose a game with this deck. But otherwise, it has card advantage. It has ways to, do all sorts of clears. It's not bad.
Keep the shard, and as we talked about before, keep the glyph.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just
I would
don't
keep
have
the
enough
glyph.
twos to not keep
The
the glyph.
glyph helps you do, because you always encounter weird early mid turns in which you don't do too much.
No.
So the glyph is great to just bank that mana. That's something that glyph is kind of unfair, right? Banking mana is ridiculous.
Tempo out the shard.
Yep.
Yeah. You're basically breaking the mold of how Hearthstone should be played.
Yup. Why don't you at least just bank 1 mana? Why did I have to bank 2 mana?
I don't know.
Alright.
Nothing to Frostbolt, nothing to ping. Let's glyph.
Yep.
Let's Firelance Portal again.
Do it.
Do it.
Therefore, Farsight is OP. Farsight is pretty OP.
I sense your strength.
Do we just Frostbolt that thing? It prepares for potential volcanic if we need
What
to.
do?
Yep.
What to do?
You just don't have anything to do.
Rallying Blade, okay. It's
Okay.
fine.
You give him a buff target, but you should still play the minion instead of pinging.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, if he buffs that, then you just Firelance Portal the rest of it.
Yep. Unless he plays the bad buff.
True.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
No, Volcanic Ping completely removes our board, which is what we don't want.
Yep.
Just Firelands,
What else is there?
Cobalt Scalebane,
What to do?
which,
What to do?
well, that's actually not bad. It'll buff this up so that these can't free trade into it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
This is why people keep going, like, you know that shaman spell that, like, freezes you for a turn? I'm like, there are so many turns where you just don't want to attack these days, right? With all these, like, tars and, like, other stuff around. You just freeze it, and then you get the attack the next turn.
Follow the rule.
Boy, don't see which Volcanic Potion dealt, like, 1 more damage.
That would be nice.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, we've got Ice Walker synergies, but I don't think we need that this turn. What happens if we Cobalt Scalebane again? He can kill it. And I think this turn is the turn for Firelands.
To do.
Firelands the 3/3.
Mm,
Oh. Cobalt Mirror. Could we do something with a mirror image?
you could.
You could.
Cobalt Mirror. Kill a 2/3.
I wonder.
That'd be the. That would be the tempo play. Or yeah. Or
Okay, so one thing deals a lot of damage right now. Like, a lot of damage.
Volcanic?
Yes, play it.
Okay.
Ping the 2/1.
Oh, then mirror
Go
image.
face,
Go
then
face.
mirror. Yep.
Yep.
Because now he can't really punish you if he steeds or something, right?
Right. We still have.
And you've gotten value out of the Volcanic Potion, and if he doesn't buff that, you get to ping it the next turn for free while Firelance portaling something.
Yep.
That's
So,
pretty good.
perfect value. He's just not going to give you anything at Firelance Portal ever.
It is time for
Nope.
a little blood.
Nope.
Let's see what this guy's doing.
Reporting for duty.
How do you feel about pinging Cobalt Cobalt and go face? That's just. I mean,
I killed a 1/1.
Yeah, I'm debating like which is like man, going face is really tempting. Like I
But
understand.
you don't have, like...
Well, you
Oh,
have-
wait.
yeah.
This deck has a Pyroblast.
It has a Power Blast
Yeah.
and you have a Firelines Portal in your hand. So
As a Paladin, he'll heal, though.
yeah.
I wonder.
But that's definitely ping and play the Cobalt.
Yeah. You're definitely pinging the 3/1.
Yeah.
And then you
Agreed.
get him down to
Yeah.
13 and it's actually pretty tough here.
Whatever you want.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
face.
Let's go for it.
That's fine. This is like really tough. We would,
Mhm.
Darn, wrong buff.
yeah. This is a really huge buff here. Like,
I protect.
okay.
Doesn't really
Well,
do much.
We have something to Firelands Portal now.
What I think really matters is that Firelance Portal is going to give you a bigger thing than Corpse Razor.
Then this.
Yeah. Because
It
Corpse
could
Razor
also
is a
be the
3-3.
smaller thing.
Firelance Portal is going to give you a bigger thing than a 3-3.
Yeah. Okay. Do
You
it.
can clear the dragon, that's fine.
So Firelands Portal and ping it.
Yep, and then go
5-4
face with your
face?
5-4. Yeah. You need to get him down below 10 because that's one of our win conditions.
Oh, there we go. That's not bad.
Yep. Because he's setting it up so that he can kill your 5-4.
Oh yeah, and of
okay
course
with
this
that.
thing's gonna be bigger. Well, okay,
Well, no. Yeah.
never mind. The buff happens anyways.
Yeah, so he's dead.
Yep, he is dead.
Yep.
Yep.
If you were wondering how I knew he was going to die this turn, it's just math.
Math too good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I am too good.
Pretty good. I think we're talking through the plays fairly well. We're definitely not making it easy on you, but
No,
this is okay. So what do you like here?
definitely not the sixes. I'm debating the breath. What would so? The breath is good if he like plays something on two. It gives us something to do. But if he just hero powers, which is more than likely, I don't know. I don't think I'd keep it.
Yep.
Yep, you
Toss
don't
it.
keep it.
It's really a turn 3 deal 3 damage play if you are going to use it, but you'd rather just get a minion.
By the way, my buddy in real life, Ryan, just says that he's watching right now, so I'm gonna give him a shout out right now.
You have buddies in real life? I
No.
don't think that's true.
No,
All right, here's the
Craigslist
question.
actors are really cheap, so
Here's the question:
Yeah.
Do we save the Glacial Sergeant
No.
from Cold Wrath?
No.
Nope.
Paladin.
Okay.
Tempo.
Paladin, gotta go.
Paladin tempo. Gotcha.
No. So if you guys don't know, you guys can hire actors on Craigslist for like really cheap because college students are desperate for like
Oh, yeah,
money
any
for
money.
food, right?
Like, do you know how many, how much you have to do to pay off your student loans?
Yeah. And this is where we typically hire win traders as well. Now the quality is variable, right? It really does change.
It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Play a Cold Wrath, go face. High tempo, he trades. Fine. You good with that? Our alternative
Yeah, I
is
mean, Twilight doesn't really
think-
do anything.
yeah,
He can't
I just-
buff, or there's no point in him
Right.
buffing.
Right.
Yeah.
He can't punish you with like a Rallying Blade here as well. So
Right.
yeah.
he'd still have to double trade.
No, it's
So
fine.
you're fine.
It's fine.
Okay.
Bakar says when you don't have sufficient qualifications to be hired as a win trader, dude, you have to have prior experience as a win trader, or else how will people know that you're actually qualified?
There's no way.
And
man.
now Twilight Flamecaller gets rid of his board. Alternatively,
No, you need to get rid of his
No,
board.
you
You're
need to
going to
get
turn
rid of
his
4.
board. Yeah.
You have any option to get rid of his board. Like, if you had to ping and remove, that would even be like a halfway decent option.
Right. If you had a 2-drop, I'm like, okay, yeah, let's ping
Yeah.
and then 2 and but
No,
yeah,
you're just
here,
gonna play off curve. It's fine.
yeah, here Twilight Flamecaller is just so much better than any 4-drop that you have. What?
Yep. Perfect.
this is perfectly fine.
He cleaved with 4 mana. Okay. Let's just let him have it.
Grim Necro is more power than Aberrant. Less than Gentle Megasaur. we're not exactly. We don't exactly have anything that buffs our minions yet. So I'm thinking Gentle Megasaur. More power.
It's either Gentle Megasaur or Corpse Razor. I'd go with your Gentle Megasaur.
Yeah,
play.
I think Gentle
Yeah,
Megasaur is.
I don't think Corpse Rays on this Cold Wraith is enough.
It ends up being 6 damage on the board, with 3 more to back it up. So it's actually more damage. Than,
Koga, thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a great Saturday. And Solman, thank you for subbing.
Oh, do it.
Corpse Razor? Or
Uh,
is that what you were? Is that not what you were thinking?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Corpse Razor 5/4 double trade.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
this is why Corpse Razor is like so good.
I was actually thinking Grim Necromancer, go double face, pink face.
Oh,
No, this is fine.
I'm kidding. Just because that was the play we did last game.
Yeah.
But no, this is better because you have a Bone Mare. There's no way he removes both. You will be able to Bone Mare. You can go face with the Bone Mare. Like the thing you Bone Mare, not the Bone
Yeah.
Mare itself.
I figured that's what you meant.
And you're like
Yep.
way too many turns away from.
So Bone Mare the 3/3
Kill
and
it.
still go face, or do
No, just
no,
kill
no,
it.
no,
No, kill it.
Okay.
Does kill it.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
a paladin. He can't steed without something on the board this next turn yet. So you're fine. He concedes. He knows.
Yeah,
He
I
can't-
would not be a surprise from
He can't Vine Cleaver. He can't Steed. He can't protect. I mean, he can protect her, but yeah,
Yeah.
he
No,
can't.
he's dead.
You've taken away all of his turn 6, and turn 7 power plays. So, yep, that's it. It's over.
Easy game.
Easy.
Chucky J says, is there really a point in starting a class tier list when cards are missing and they will fix the synergy thing? Yeah, there's no point. Our class tier list right now is not right. It's from like Mongoro. Because we didn't come up with a class tier list for this meta because it's kind of difficult and pointless. So
You asked for it.
go with classes that you use normally.
Yeah.
That's our advice. Play for fun,
Alright.
get to know the new cards.
All right, toss everything except for the 3. Hope to get another 3 so we can coin 3/3.
Yep.
Yep. Plus, 3/4 is just so good.
And we have a Pyroblast that's going to stay in our hand for
We
at
have
least 9 turns.
like we really
Probably
have not
10.
been relying on this Pyroblast this run.
We have literally never seen the Pyroblast except this one time. This
Yeah.
is the first time. We've had 10 games, 10 wins, and this is the first time
No,
we've seen the
no,
Pyroblast.
I'm pretty sure we've seen it before.
Yeah, in a mulligan that we threw away.
No, I think. Oh no, wait, did we? Was that a Glyph Pyroblast that we won with?
Shadow Visions.
Oh no, did we really win with the Pyroblast once? I don't even remember.
I thought we did.
Murloc the War Leader. No,
We're
don't,
not
don't
playing
play
it
it.
this
Don't
turn.
play it.
We're
Don't play
playing it on the next turn so we can
Yes.
be more likely to Megasaur. This turn we're playing
Yes.
the Cold Wraith.
it. Yes. And this turn you want to actually eat the 3/3 he's going to play. Whereas it doesn't matter the next turn because you're facing up against a 4-drop that'll kill you anyway.
Right. Like 3/4 is really good against. Like basically, if you did it the other way, 3/3 just dies against any 3s, and then 3/4 dies against any 4s. So,
Okay, this is fine.
well,
Ish.
maybe.
Well, no, he just got like he got an Emerald Hive Queen and a
The Murloc.
Murloc Tide Collar.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's show him a better Murloc than what he has and make him jealous. He's like, oh, I couldn't get this Murloc? Of course you couldn't, because it's in our hand. And he can't even get a Gentle Megasaur to know that we have a Gentle Megasaur, because that's in our hand too.
Time to get Wind Fury, and then time for Cobalt Scalebane to buff it.
Yes.
It's too bad turn 10's really far away.
I know, but this is kind of what we want. If we don't win before turn 10, you know, like we are putting on the pressure to potentially get a Pyroblast lethal.
Mm-hmm.
No,
No.
don't do it. No.
Oh, hit our face.
Damn.
Now I'm sad. We still play the Gentle Megasaur.
I think so. I want the stats on the
Yeah.
board. Yeah. You
You
can't.
can't play the Fledgling.
No, you
could
cannot.
potentially play the the Ghastly Conjurer, because technically, but like no,
But
because you
no,
can ping
no.
with the Fledgling the next turn,
Yeah.
and that's like technically 6, which should kill everything, but just don't play it safe.
Yeah. Like, we're ahead. We don't want to, like, let up just yet.
Oh,
That was cute.
Really annoying, actually.
yeah.
How is that annoying?
Because now we can't free trade into it.
Oh, well, okay. So you guys just had like super high expectations. Got to.
I mean, we can Corpse Raider trade into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good to me.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
The brave buys you no rest. Job done.
I was also looking at Ghastly Conjurer face,
Nope.
but yeah.
Not
I mean,
fast enough.
that is the problem with it.
So has he used both mage cards? He has.
Yep.
He played both the mage cards, so we don't need to worry about mages anymore. Back to facing a priest.
Must consider.
Okay.
Okay. We have the Bone Mare. What I'm thinking is hit in with a 5/4, ping it, play the Fledgling.
Use your Twilight Flamecaller instead. Like,
Because
instead
it's
of the
more mana
pig.
efficient
Well, because you get an extra body on the board just in case
and
stuff
extra
happens.
body. Sure,
Mhm.
okay.
Yep.
All right. He's scared right now because he's like, oh no, Bone Mare on a Fledgling? And you're like, yes.
And he's right to be scared.
Corpse Raiser is basically a Divine Shield mix with a Hose and Healer. Fine. Well, it's part of the reason why it's really good.
I should meet you.
Oh.
An autograph? I suppose.
Pretty annoying. Okay. Oh.
Oh, no, not annoying at all.
Not annoying at all, actually. So what do you like here, man?
So there is still the Bone Mare play, but I'm not sure if I want to actually do that. What I'm also looking at is freezing the 3/3 Conjure and ping the 2/1 trade in.
Mm-hmm.
Leaves him with no board. Our Fledgling is still alive and can still be Bone Mared.
Yep, and you still have a 2/6 out on the board, which survives like a lot of stuff, right?
Yep.
To be Bone Mared next turn if you want, or yeah, that's good.
Yep.
I should meet you.
Hands out on
Well, there's his Bone Mare.
Oh, we got such a better Bone Mare than he does.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
That much better. We'd Bone Mare the 2/6. We'd still have to trade in the 2/1, which is not bad. And then we have the mirror. Well, no, the mirror image doesn't do anything.
Does it not?
Because we still have something with taunt. He can trade into it.
And that'll never die, right?
Well, if we hit into this, he has his 5/5 into it, which
Okay, but what do we need to live?
Like, you are.
Do you care if your 6/4 dies to a 5/5?
no.
Okay. So then we're fine.
Okay. Sorry,
So
and I guess the
both.
mirror image is just using our mana efficiently then.
So, yeah, Bone Mare the
Well,
2/6.
you gotta do it.
You gotta do it. Bone Mare the 2/6, hit in the 7/7. Yep, 2/1 goes in. Fledgling. Play your mirror when you get the chance. Wind Fury,
Wind
go
Fury,
in.
go back in.
Pick whatever you want, and then hit the mirror image. +1/+1 mirror.
Yep.
Got it.
So no, like, the thing that you want to remember here is that, like, you're not saving the 0/2. Like, whenever you have something to protect and you can play it, that's good. You're
Okay.
basically saying, like, we have a taunt, that's fine. I'm saying
But
there are
why
many.
not have more taunts?
Yeah.
Right.
There's so many ways to kill the 6/3.
Like, you cannot assume that the 6/3 is good enough for this like the straight up trade. That is just not something that we can assume at all, right? So you know, it's not like the mirror images are premium things that you want to save. So let's just use them.
All right. Get the lethal.
Let's get that lethal.
Big money.
There we go.
There we go.
Damn.
Easy lethal. Don't let
Get
him
another
target it. Oh, you guys want a quadruple Wind Fury?
Quadruple Wind Fury.
Do it.
GG, 11-0. And people are all betting like, oh, 7? Is this deck really gonna go 7?
Nope. Gonna go all the way.
Mm-hmm. For the one person who bet 12. Let's see, they got 12s in the chat, guys.
Let's do it.
We got 3 shots at it. It's probably gonna happen. Especially because this deck's been pretty much undefeated so far for like not a really good. Like we've been playing really well, and they've like they haven't done anything ridiculous, right? We haven't seen Death Knights, we haven't seen actual ridiculous things from opponents. And on top of all of that, like this deck does have tools for everything, right? It has the Volcanic Potion, it has a bunch of board clears, it has single target removals. It has like as long as you have the board, it can get really big and remove your opponent's big things.
Right. Like
It has a glyph.
how many Death Knights did we just see on yesterday's stream?
So many.
So
I
many.
mean, we Death Knighted into another Death Knight when we had a Jiraxis, and we faced an opponent Death Knight in one game.
Yeah. It's pretty sick.
But no Death Knight so far in this run.
Oh, he's not gonna have one. It's Jaina. Jaina's not even good. Like-
I saw Ish do some pretty good things just today with his Jaina.
With his Frost thing, Jaina. It's
Yeah.
kind of slow.
No, it's not impossible. And if you look at the scores, it's like
Yeah, it's a good score. It's just not like win game.
right. It's basically saying in relation to the other Death Knights, Jaina is not a great Death Knight in the arena.
Oh, and there wasn't much to talk about in that mulligan, so
Yo,
Jaina is the best Death Knight, not in arena.
not even close.
Not in arena, guys.
Ping his face.
are you sure? There's another face here I could ping too.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I think it's not as good as the other one.
Okay, I'll trust you here.
He's gonna ping your face. Aww. Alright, that actually works.
Yeah.
Play the ping with a body.
Yep.
Can I light your fire?
I got wrecked today by Death Knight Jaina in arena today. It was pretty good. Guys, I'm not saying that it's bad. Please listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's bad. It is just not as good as some of the other Death Knights.
Jaina is rated a 128 on our tier list.
Yep.
It is one of the worst Death Knights. Still one of the best cards in the game.
Still a really good card.
Aberrant Berserker here. It potentially forces a ping from him if he wants to trade in, or
Yeah, your other options suck.
the Conjurer is not enough to deal with the remainder of the body.
Yeah.
So he's starting off by like hitting face with the bluegill. It means he's super aggressive. He probably has a pyroblast or a bunch of fireballs.
Okay. Did any death rattles?
Nope.
Not yet. So the Gentle Megasaur is just as good, if not better,
Nope.
Nope.
than the Tomb Lurker. I'm not saying
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the best, but I think Grim Necromancer.
Nope.
No,
Yep.
Conjurer. Yeah, I guess it
3
survives the
5
4/4.
3 conjure and create 2 taunty things. So you
Right,
can taunt.
because this can be a 5-drop if I want it to be.
Yep.
Right,
Mhm.
forgot about that.
That's how it works.
And so once it taunts, your goal is to then throw your new 5/2 into the 4/4, which is a great trade.
Yes.
Right.
It basically gives this guy sort of like a delayed Wind Fury, right? Or we're trying to at least.
Even if you volcanic potions, it's a full board clear.
Oh
we don't
yeah.
care.
Oh, you hope he volcanic potions, like if that's his clear, you know?
Mhm.
Because then we can
Because then
play
we
it
can
at our
trade back.
speed.
Well, our speed is probably his speed.
Ghastly Conjurer's been really good this run, I feel like. It has been pretty good.
Oh my god!
Ah,
Why is he so much better at this game than we are? That's not fair.
He just is, you know.
It's not fair.
It is what it is, man.
I don't
okay,
like
now we play the Grim Necromancer because Bone Bear. Lots of bodies.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And then ping the 2-1, trade off the 2-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I just play this other one on the right, I guess.
What to do? The
Yep.
dark path is my destiny.
Damn. That was so huge. That stupid 1 in 3 chance was so huge.
Yeah.
So he has a Blaze Caller next turn.
Yeah.
We're in the synergy meta. He definitely has a Blaze Caller.
You could tell from like how fast they do things.
Yeah.
It's like I gotta play my Igneous first.
Yep.
Is there a way we can not give him a good target?
So this would be 4. This would be 6/8.
Which would turn into a 6-4. Which means it's a target.
What to do?
Well, no, but what happens if you hit
Or-
into the Igneous? It's a 6, and then he would have to.
No, it doesn't work.
The alternative is 3-4.
Hmm.
Alright, hear me out.
Work.
You corpse raise the 2/4.
The Conjurer.
Double trade into the 4/4, or you don't even have to. You could double kill the 2/3, and then you ping off the 2/1 and you go face. It's much better.
I can see that.
Sure, that's fine.
Corpse raise the 2/4, double hit into the 2/3 with both of your 2/4s. Hero power the 2/1, go face.
Yeah, it doesn't give him anything to Blaze Call, and anything really good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's better.
And
Like the
next or Devil. Well, we have bodies. We're good.
We're good. He's gonna Blaze Caller.
or
He does not have a
this.
Blaze Caller!
Or I mean, he could just do this to
Oh, he
continue.
can still have a Blaze
Yeah,
Caller.
exactly.
Uh-huh.
So this doesn't rule out Blaze Caller at all. He just continues to train.
It's not a problem.
That, play a 2/1. I'm okay with that.
It's good to see you again.
Huh.
Frasty5, thank you so much. Welcome back for 8 months.
So we can full trade.
Mega Sword.
Yeah, yeah. Play Manic Soulcaster
Soulcaster
first.
Manic
on the
Soulcaster first.
3/3, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Runs out
Yep.
on me. It only costs my soul.
Alright, good. Make your trades.
Yep.
Yep.
Like this.
Yep.
Megasaur.
Yep.
Yep.
Has anything with Death Rattle died yet? I don't think so, right?
No.
Igneous.
Oh, yeah, we don't want that.
No, I don't want that. Yeah, he's just going to continue this until he finds like. Well, this.
He already has a good target, so this
He
means he
already
has
has a
no
good-
Blaze Caller.
Well, that's a
Yeah,
Pyros.
we have a way to silence that.
We do. So this is where we could start going face.
We haven't tested any spell things
Yeah,
yet.
we haven't.
You got to Bone Mirror the 2/6 right now.
Yeah.
And kill the 4/5. That just has to be done.
And then 3-4 into face first.
What to do?
Uh,
What to do?
3/4 into 2.
Uh,
5 into face. Either way, you have to trigger your Bone Mirror right now on 2/6.
yeah.
You have to. There's no question for that. Yeah, you make that kill.
Drop the volatile.
No, try to Primordial Glyph.
Mana bind. Okay, gonna make my
Okay.
choice quick.
Uh-huh. Spellbender.
I'm going
Go,
face.
go. Oh no, you needed to kill the Pyros. Remember
Oh.
3/4 into Pyros? Because now
Sorry.
you can kill your 6/6. It's fine.
Wait, how can you kill my 6/6 with the Pyros?
With anything. Like with any kind of additional spell. The 3/4 is better served by killing off the Pyros than getting 3 face damage. The 5/4 wasn't. The only reason we're hesitating was to see if it was Vaporize, and it wasn't Vaporize.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't mind it so much. It's not like a. huge misplayer. Like,
Well-
face damage is still what we want, right?
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's not a big punish.
No, no.
He would have just pinged instead.
Yeah, exactly.
Now he has like a little bit of an extra board that we don't care about.
Okay, so we haven't tested for Mirror yet, so Glacial Shard seems to be good to test for that.
Just play the Spellbender first.
Yeah, I think
Sure.
that's always getting played.
Yeah.
Sure. And he gets a Spellbender, which we do
Perfect.
not care about.
Yep.
Yep.
How much damage do we have? We've got
You
13, 14.
definitely go face, I think.
Yep, you
Drop
definitely go everything face.
Everything face.
Drop a charge Devil
Whoa,
Sword.
No.
wait.
Start with everything face.
I might start with the Tomb Worker here.
Are there any Death Rattle minions?
Yeah.
The Igneous.
Igneous and...
Okay, yeah. Start with the Tomb Lurker. Okay, don't play the Igneous. Play the Volatile Elemental. Throw everything else face and ping face.
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
Pyros? Sure, that's fine.
Yeah, if he plays a 6/6 here,
So
That
that's a
doesn't do
spell
much.
bender. Okay, fine.
That's still fine.
Meteor placement? No, guys, spellbender.
Yep.
So that's actually good meteor placement.
Mm-hmm. You can kill off the dinosaur. And then you can't ping the 1/1 and you can't drop any minions. We have a charged Devil Sword coming up next.
we're looking pretty good.
Yeah, guys, that's actually like optimal meteor positioning when there is a spellbender.
Okay, they're just giving that to us.
Sure. So that's just a spellbender.
Mm-hmm.
Your 1/1 can always kill off the 3/4.
Yep, so throw it through 5 in his face first.
Or the-
Oh, because we know it's a spellbender, is what you said.
Well,
I don't think it changes, because you just throw your 1/1 into the 3/4, everything else goes face. And then you play, like, a charged Devil Sword and an Ice Walker or something, right? Or, like, yeah.
just ping. No,
Or do you
well,
ping his
ping
face?
his face. You ping his
Oh,
face.
then you should play everything else and ping his face, no?
Yeah, yeah, you should play everything else and ping his face.
Nice to meet you.
I wasn't really thinking about placement here, but whatever.
That's fine.
Double freeze!
It's cool.
He should just die at that point. He should be so cold that he loses extra health.
Fine.
He's just playing out his cards and conceding.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, he's done.
Interesting.
and
It's game.
we
It's
win!
good. Good job.
Oh, you can freeze his face too while you're at it.
Not, I'm going to freeze his Spellbender.
You don't want to double freeze his face?
I'm just gonna single freeze his face.
Fine.
Ah, shoot, I did that wrong.
GG.
Alright, 12 up. Nice.
Oh, yes!
This is the Grin and Go coaching session. If you're a patron, maybe next month you will be chosen to go 12-0 with Merps and Adwicton.
It's a pretty good deal.
I mean, it is actually a pretty good deal because we would charge quite a lot for actual coaching. Yeah. So, nice, man. And,
Here, sharing screen for rewards if you want them.
oh, sure. One sec.
Okay, Merps, why don't you go over your coaching notes for the end of the run?
Yeah.
As I know you have, because I'm going to repeat first while you set this up. The whole thing about us asking the question, right? Like, the question is, what do you want to do? And the checklist kind of goes, 1, do you need to remove his stuff? Like,
Right.
his, like, any particular stuff. 2, do you need to actually remove his board, or are they kind of okay? And if you need to do any of the removals, you have to do them. And if you don't need to, then you generally just try to set up a board as much as possible. Especially if you have a double-sided board clear, or especially a single-sided board clear, you don't care if his minions hit into your minions, because they just get lower and then you can clear them. So you can take a little advantage going face. On the other hand, if your only loss condition is base damage, then you do absolutely everything in your power to gain any health possible.